I fly you to the moon? Can we play among the stars? I've been thinking of you lately, took control over my heart. You say that you needed space, atmosphere was in my arms. When I look up at your face, the reflection shows the scars. So I'll fly you to the moon, where we float among the stars. Darkest ocean, never know, but the lights come from afar. I wish this would never end. I've been trying to pretend something's wrong in this within. The reflection seems to...
Well, we are back for another game on GameSZN Live for NyynewsTV. What's up, everybody? It is Alex and then Luker. It's actually Luca, but if you guys know our channel, Big Blue in the Bronx, we refer to Luca as Luker. But anyway, Yankees Angels tonight. We know what happened last night. Nick Ramirez ended up giving up the walk-off hit, and it was a very bad game from both sides because it seems like no one wanted to win. But anyway, I'm going to zip my lips before we get to the lineups and first pitch. Luca, first thoughts.
First thoughts, the Yankees so far coming out of the All-Star break have had a disappointing first four games, obviously losing the series to the Rockies and losing last night to the Angels, which goes back to our buffoon manager, but less on that. The Yankees need to find a way to at least try to win some games, string together some wins, take the series with the starting off by taking this series. But we'll see how the Yankees do. Will they become sellers at the deadline if they continue to play poorly? Will they stand pat, or will they buy if they start to win some games? We'll see. But tonight is an important game just as much as the last one.
Yeah, so with that being said, I'm going to go in the chat and do a quick roll call. If I miss your name, I apologize. We got Frankie, we got Shane, we got Lois, we got Alex, we got Hirsch, we got Samantha, we got Chris, we got Chrissy, we got Uncloned Capone, Joe, CWE, Katie. Let's see what else we got. Anthony Medina, how you doing? Let's see who else we got. 01LS, and there's a lot other stuff after that. Carl Krieger, what is up? Let's see who else we got. Eli BK, what is up? Scott Wright, what is going on, my man? Jason Lang, what is up? Brett Alexander, what's up? Let's see. Hold on. I think we got a few more names. I'm going to say improv because there's an S there, but improv, what's up? Matt Miller Brown, what's up? Mike DiStefano, Bryce, what's up? I'm not going to pronounce the last name and get it wrong. Sunil, what is up? And Thomas, what is up? I think I got all the names. Eric, too. Anthony Torres Rivera. Once again, anyone else I missed? Tim Vitale, Righteous Jules, Dr. Hitskins, and everyone else.
Also, Chris Perez Jr. How you doing?
Chris Perez, I did mention, and also okay. Willem, too.
All
so
right.
Definitely, guys, before we get into the starting lineup, first thoughts, and all that other stuff, and we always have these fun conversations on here. Sometimes it's not even about baseball. Sometimes it's about bullshit like food. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe, turn post notification bell if you're new here. Also, if you mind doing us a favor, we are 22 subscribers away from 1.3K on Big Blue in the Bronx, so would appreciate you guys going over there and subbing up. And if you haven't already, purchase your tickets for NyynewsTV Day. We will be there. We'll also be at the after party, but it's got to start with somewhere first, and that is, well, the game. So it's going to be fun. I know a lot of you guys went last time. It's going to be great. So with that being said, let's get to the starting lineups for tonight. Luke will be on the main play-by-play, but I might as well take some of the load off his shoulders. Oswald Peraza, who had a great night last night. Some great at-bats. Probably the best at-bats we've seen this season from Yankees inning first.
But can I say something? I don't think I saw it on the tweet, on the thread. I don't think Aaron Boone mentioned his at-bats, or at least,
of course.
Because
he said we had good at-bats and worked up the count, but he never specifically.
Peraza was the ringleader in that, but regardless, yeah. Alex, please continue.
Well, that's against the narrative for the Yankees. But anyway, with that being said, batting second, Gleyber Torres at second. Giancarlo Stanton in right field, batting third, batting fourth. And also, I want to get something from the chat after this regarding Giancarlo Stanton. Batting fourth is Anthony Rizzo, the designated hitter and the well-known excuse maker. Batting fifth in the lineup at first base is DJ Mayhew. Batting sixth is Harrison Bader in center. Batting seventh is Isaiah Kiner for left and left field. Batting eighth is Kyle Higashioka, the catcher. And moving down to the number 9 spot is Anthony Volpe, batting ninth. And Luca, if I am correct, now obviously I highly doubt it's going to happen tonight. I highly doubt it's going to happen tonight. Wasn't the last time we were on here that
Perfect game.
that thing that happened in Oakland?
Yes, perfect game.
Herman is pitching tonight. Well, that's all I'm gonna say. So, I mean, I don't think we're
We
gonna get
also
an
came, to be fair, we also came off a loss when we last called the game.
True. So listen, there's a lot of things pointing up. We have lanes. Zach Neto is leading off at shortstop for the Angels. Shohei Ohtani, the best player in baseball, DH, batting second. Mickey Moniak, the former Philly prospect, is batting third in center. Batting fourth, the left fielder is Taylor Ward. Batting fifth is the former Royal Mike Moustakas at third. Batting fifth is Matt Tice, the catcher. I believe he was the one who got ejected yesterday. Batting seventh, Hunter Renfroe in right field. Batting eighth is Trey Cabbage at first, and batting ninth is Michael Stefanik at second base, with the one, the only Patrick Sandoval on the mound. So, the link should be above a couple of scrolls. Pete, thank you so much for putting in. But guys, throw your questions in, like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff. We got about 100 right now. Share this out. We got 52 likes. Also, by the way, I think I was scrolling in the chat earlier, maybe about a few minutes ago, and I think Anthony Medina said he was in Universal. He was at Universal. So
Awesome.
If that is correct, I hope you had a good time. I definitely like Universal better than Disney. That's what I will say. But yeah. So let's see what else is going on. What did Frankie just say? How do you commentate a Yankees game and not get paid? Well, listen, I mean, we love doing this for NYY News TV. A. B. Listen, we're always taking. Listen, I'm not saying I would work for the Yes Network, but if I were to get paid and not be a company boy,
The Yes Network's a bunch of schmucks anyway.
yeah, they have a couple of flunkies here and there. But Aaron Boone thinks Alex and Lucas suck at their job. Well, guess what? Aaron Boone sucks at his job. That's all I'll say about that.
I just want to say real quick, you guys see the score in the Atlanta-Arizona game?
It wasn't like was it?
It's 13-12 right at the moment. The Braves are up by 1, 13-12.
And one of those teams will be facing on NYY News TV Day. So thank you guys for the subs. We went over 1.28K, which is, again, we're now at 1,281. Just wanted to throw that out there. True diehard Yankee fans? Yes, absolutely. I'm just saying,
always
for this crap team deserves some money. I think we all deserve some money, even Pete, and we also deserve.
We also deserve an apology.
I think that. No. I don't think you guys have to give us money. I think the Yankees got to give us money because we're giving them like the time of day when we could be sitting here eating potato chips on the couch and watching Frasier. Okay, so yes, everything is swell and well with us, Jerry. Just wanted to put it out there. Shouts to Raw Thompson.
Raw.
Shout out to calling a perfect game. You bet it. You bet it. I deserve a Supermall girlfriend for watching this crap. I don't know if I go that far just for you, Frankie. Raw spaghetti. Yes, the ultimate NYY News, one of the first NYY News TV GameSZN viral moments, amongst many, because it's not just me. It's not just me. They need to give us freaking therapy. Yeah, I think I need a few appointments with Jennifer Melfi. If talk about this team and how much we have, it's a love-hate relationship. But so some things I want to bring up. Also, by the way, I just want to bring this up too, because I mentioned it when I was calling out the lineup. Over under 5 innings. Actually, no, let's bump it to 6. Over under 6 innings for Giancarlo Stanton in right field before he gets taken out.
I'm going to say over. I think he plays 7 innings.
Chat, feel free to answer. So,
should I do a prop bet tonight against or for the Yankees?
Well, it depends. What do you have?
All right, let's go into the pick'em lobby. Just give me a second here.
So we got a lot. We got 2 overs and 1 under. So it looks like everybody's a fan of him as of right now in terms of like playing the over. What is up, Daryl Smith?
What's going on, Daryl?
When did he say that, Alex? Let me know. We're doing a little gambling. Okay, all right. Kyle, what's up?
All right, come on, underdog.
Wow. Carl is streaming from Austria, Europe.
Wow.
Oh, so that is a distance, but We appreciate you tuning in from Austria.
All right, so I'm just looking at some of the Yankees, the pick'em stuff.
Okay.
Giancarlo Stanton, 7.5 fantasy points, higher or lower. I'm not going to do that one. For Domingo Germán, it's 5.5 strikeouts, 29.5 fantasy points, 16.5 pitching outs, and it looks like they're about to do first pitch soon enough, so I can't do the bet any longer. So,
Okay. All right.
it'll save me some money along the way. I'll probably do tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. I mean, it depends because the Yankee, if they lose this game, they'll win tomorrow. But if they win this game, they'll lose tomorrow. So it's kind of like
That's kind of the trend.
It's kind of it is the kind of trend. We go back to that the Colorado series, but we know this team is a fucking cupcake factory. So, I mean, I know Luca's the happiest person in the world with Anthony Rizzo right now.
And it's
Has
like
he taken the tumble of a lifetime? Because it seems like he has.
First of all, the dude was hitting like 316 in the months of April and May. He falls off when Judge, gets hurt. He starts making excuses for it. I don't remember what the first comment was. If you want to refresh me, you can. But the second comment, the recent comment he just made was, bad teams are only like, bad teams are like 15 or so below games below 500 in like last place. I'm like, but we're in last place already. So it doesn't make any sense. And it's just justifying failure at this point, which kind of sucks. The S Network's not showing lineup, which is interesting. Sandoval is ready. Peraza is ready. Let's do it here in Anaheim. First pitch is, did he go around? Yes, he did. The first base umpire says so. Strike one to Oswald Peraza, who had not one, not two, but 4 walks yesterday with a single. Getting on all 5 times. The 0-1 pitch on the way is swung and a miss, strike 2. Nice little changeup dotted on the outside corner.
I must say there is a switch of trends here as I am actually ahead, but
shit. Count is 0-2. The pitch and delivery from Sandoval way outside. Count is 1-2.
Unless you want to do like one even innings and odd innings, that type of rotation.
Yeah, we could do that.
Ohtani does not pitch tomorrow. What's up first last?
First last. Count is 1-2. The pitch on the way to Peraza is downstairs. Did he go around the first base umpire? I guess they're not going to appeal. Count is 2-2.
Well, it's better for us, isn't it? But it is Germán and Sandoval and the Rodon versus whoever tomorrow night.
The rodent Rodon. Count is 2-2. The pitch on the way from Sandoval is swung on and chopped to the third baseman. Fields fires, 1 gone.
Let's see if Ohtani's due up in the. So I'm gonna take a look because it doesn't show for the Yankees side. If
for the first inning,
yeah. I also still have not.
second.
I still have it. I still no, not for the first inning, but for the the pitching sets.
Okay.
He set the pitch 2 days after the Yankees series.
Okay.
And so.
Here is Gleyber Torres. First pitch on the way is indeed a called strike. Count is 0-1.
Spank emoji in the chat.
Yes.
He's watching the game with Spanky. How is the gym? I will get to that after this pitch. I'll tell you about my little process that I have.
Count is 0-1 here to Gleyber Torres. The plush. Ball outside.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, Gleyber Torres was running around chasing Easy Out Escobar with a plush kitten.
That's like 5-year-old shit. Am I wrong?
No.
That's 5-year-olds.
I get having fun, but also
we're last fucking place. We have no right to do anything right now except fucking win.
I think
serious.
I think Eduardo Escobar should have fucking unleashed a tiger from the Anaheim Zoo and just ran after Gleyber Torres with it.
1-1. 2-1.
As far as the gym goes, it's going well. I mean, I usually have about 5 to 6 workouts a day. I'm trying to hit like a ton of protein and a ton of calories for my day. And I've been going up in weight in a couple of different exercises, which shows growth.
2-1, way outside. Count is 3-1. Sandoval losing grip of the ball on the changeup.
25 likes from 100. Let's
get there, folks. No slacky.
So, and I do notice, and even my friends that I go with notice that my posture is better and that my chest is more broad.
Right. Count is 3-1. The pitch on the way to Gleyber Torres is swung on a hit foul. Count is full now.
Are the ladies noticing me? If they are, I don't know about it. But I'm on the path of focusing on myself. As many people are, as you should be.
Time is called by Gleyber Torres, his only timeout.
Champs Gary, what's up?
Carlos Narvaez is on a 5-game hitting streak in AAA. 3-2. Ball 4. It looks like the pitch was borderline and Torres did not swing. So Gleyber Torres is the beneficiary of a walk.
10 more likes to 100. ED asks, Luca, will you be at training camp on Saturday?
I'll try. Dude, I'll try. I don't have any tickets right now because if you didn't see ED, the Jets tickets sold out in 3 minutes, and I wasn't actually awake, so that was my own fault. Pitch to Stanton is swung on and chopped to the third baseman. Fields fires and gets Stanton out. That was the third baseman, Mike Moustakas, 2 gone.
So I'm going to send you something. Apparently, this guy has all 4 tickets. Oh, this guy better not be fucking selling, though. So if you sell...
I talked to a buddy of mine about that as they're going to show the Angels defense with Anthony Rizzo coming to the plate. There are Jet fans out there, and I don't rip like fan bases and all that shit, but I was talking to our future guest, who we're actually going to have on Monday, by the way, on the Big Blue in the Bronx Boys and Big Apple Boys Big Apple podcast, whatever, for the Jets training camp. And, he and I were talking about it. Like, there are fans out there selling training camp tickets for $200, $800 as Anthony Rizzo digs in. First pitch is downstairs. Like, I get it, Hard Knocks and Aaron Rodgers and all that, but who are you fooling? Who are you kidding? And the guy I was talking to says, that's fucked. I'm like, yeah, I agree with you completely. Why are you selling free tickets for a profit? Like, who are you to do that? Anthony Rizzo, most plate appearances, 3rd without a home run, 179 ranking, behind Miles Straw in there for a called strike. Count is 1-1.
Miles Straw. Let's see.
I'll try again. If somebody's selling him for free, I'll try.
Are we calling the Yankees game or talking about garbage? I mean, talking about the Jets. LOL on that one, DJ Steels. LOL on that one.
I see how it is. Count is 1-1. The pitch on the way is swung and chopped to the first baseman. Fields to Sandoval, and that'll be the end of the inning. As 1 runner's left on, we head to the bottom of the first. It is 0-0.
Okay, so the Giants actually made a couple of transactions a few minutes ago. Minor ones, but they put Gerard Davis on IR. They signed Darren Evans, who they had last year, and they waived Leonard Johnson. So,
and I'll give Gotham City Crew one thing. Give him credit.
I'm not paying him $16 million, Frankie. Whether that's either my channel that I don't have, I'd have to take out 175,000 loans from the bank, or even just on the field. But what's up, LI too, Luca? You were saying something.
I was talking about Gotham City Crew. They're even like on Twitter. Jet fans, do not sell your tickets for a profit. Just give them away for free to someone who really wants to go.
Right, and like we did it. I mean, we did it once. We've done it a few times where we're like, if you want to be a part of this giveaway, like, subscribe, follow. Like that's shit you do for free. Joe, what's up in the chat? Joe, he says, why are there 2 Lucas on my screen? Says balance of Mike. Who's higher than who? Because if there's somebody higher than somebody, then I could make that adjustment alone. Well, at least maybe on my part, because I know sometimes I could be lower. But Ronnie, what's up? And Yolvis, I agree. Frankie, yeah, the situation is what it is. But the hell was it? No, but like somebody on Twitter was selling 4 tickets for Giants training camp for $35. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Jesus. Sting Herman takes the mound. 5-5 with a 4.32 ERA, 92 strikeouts, 91 2/3 innings, 28 walks, 16 home runs with a 207 opposing average. As Domingo Herman is back on the West Coast. Coming on, the Yankees obviously coming off a loss, just like Herman did when he threw his perfect game. And they claim his ERA is a bit skewed at approximately, let's look at the numbers before we get to the batter. Herman is at 4.32.
Well, I'll let you call the pitch.
Here's Zach Neto as he fouls this one back.
But I'm gonna take a look on commercial break. What starts he was good in and what starts he was not good in.
Right. As we look at the Yankee defense as well.
What is up, Eric? Jimmy Z, I do get your reference.
Count is 0-1. The kick in the wind from Herman is swung on and popped. A broken bat.
Call it, you fuck! Oh my god!
And that will drop for a base hit in right field. Stanton and Bader were jogging to the ball. Nobody called it, in which Neto reaches. A blunder by the Yankees. Obviously not an error, but just another
guys. These are two outfielders.
Another mental error blunder from the Yankees, and they're just sloppy.
If Stanton knows he's not going to get there in time, tell Bader. I don't know, but like Stanton's legs are fucking shot.
Yeah, they're overcooked. They're burnt, whatever you want to call it. As Shohei Ohtani hitting 306 on the season is swinging a miss there, strike one.
He ain't going to dive, unfortunately. He'd bust a hamstring and all that other crap.
His knees would just lock up, in my opinion.
Grace, I think they may have checked out. I think they checked out a while ago. What up, Dane, by the way?
What's going on, Dane? Count is 0-1. And Herman goes for the pickoff as Neto slides in there safely.
Michael, he's shopping for a new toe. And Old Sarge, what's up? He's shopping for a new toe.
Could I say that the Mets are two runs away from blowing it?
Oh, that'd be funny as hell.
Pitch to Ohtani, swings right through a changeup.
He is in the
strike two.
Just let you know. Can we give Judge a new toe? I mean, any of you could qualify. Yeah, it's up to Judge at the end of the day. Zach Brownish, what's up?
Count is 0-2 here to the lefty Ohtani. Will be a free agent in the offseason, and bidding is going to be high.
And the Yankees won't get close to him.
0-2. Swing and a miss. Herman strikes out Ohtani for the first out.
I mean, I'm surprised. Like, obviously, he had an absolute jack job. What was it, yesterday against Michael King?
Yep.
By the way, he
struck him out.
But what was I gonna say? It's interesting that he homered versus Michael King, and then proceeds to strike out against Herman, which obviously Herman has had his moments, but Nick Ramirez too. I mean, all of them were fucking sliders. So I don't know, but let's see.
Here is Mickey. And a pickoff throw that gets away, but Neto stays.
I don't know. Did he get injured again?
And Neto is down on one knee at the moment. Let's see what happened. Did his arm get caught? And, it hit right off the side of the face. Back of the helmet, should I say.
Let's see. Doing. That's like twice he's gotten shots to fucking head in this series. I think he just needs to make a softball like he needs to get a softball mask. Right in the friggin' back of the head.
No blood that
they're testing him for a concussion because I see they're doing this. I mean, I think they do think he's fine. I mean, he's shaking his head a lot, so we'll see. Pat St. Clair, my apologies. What's up? I'm still trying to figure out. By the way, we're over 100 likes, so let's slowly start making our way to 200. 110. Now let's go to 120 likes. And what's up to Jacob in the chat?
Jacob, what's going on, brother?
It's a clear concussion. I mean, just the way he was shaking his head is like, you usually shake your head or, I would say bat your eyes if you're trying to like get a glimpse of something more clear, but I guess, I don't know. So.
Looks like Neto's okay.
All right.
Looks like the trainer's going to walk off with manager Phil Nevin.
Dr. Hitskins, that is correct.
I got to make a point after this, just after this next pitch.
Okay, he's going to make a point, okay.
So the first pitch on the way to Moniak swings right through a changeup, strike one. So you're folks, if you're obviously a football fan, you're obviously seeing the Jets are on Hard Knocks, and they're not going to, allow footage of the players being cut. As I will say after this next pitch as well, I have to continue because obviously this was a quick pace. Counters 0-1 from Domingo Herman.
Oh no.
Pitch on the way is swung on and hit in the air to right. Going back is Stan. That ball is out of here. Mickey Moniak with a 2-run bomb as he continues to shine here in LA. And it is 2-0 Halos. Right
See you
down Main Street. Almost said Broad Street. Fastball that time hitting around 91.
That hat is so stupid, but they hit a home run. I can't talk.
As Taylor Ward will come to bat.
You know, when we were at Roland Roaster today and they were selling beers for $3, I should have bought, but I would have to have someone buy for me.
Strike one to Ward.
Kyle says he's going to bed. I don't blame you. Good sleep, extra sleep is good sleep, especially when you're watching this.
And Ward,
actually, no, this is the perfect melatonin for you.
Ward goes around for the swing, strike two. I mean, Kyle, if you have a job tomorrow, just go to bed a little early.
Or take a mental health day and say it's because of the Yankees.
No, I'm not. Again, I'm not trying to be mean to Kyle. Obviously, I'm saying obviously, if you don't want to watch this game, you don't have to. But you know what? Save him some sleep for work tomorrow, I guess. Count is 1-2. The pitch on the way to Neto. I'm sorry, that's Ward fouled off. By the way, little stat. This was brought up by Chris Kirshner. 70% catch probability on that Neto single. 70%. 1-2.
What would you like me to say?
Ward chops to Peraza. He fields, fires, and gets him just barely to go on.
Honestly, it looks like DJ LeMahieu was about to snap his right calf trying to catch that. So, I got a 650 milliliter beer bottle for $6. Okay. All right. Ricardo,
thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate it.
If you're talking about Pete's in the chat. But this is just I know Kyle, you go down the ship, but I just said I wouldn't blame you if you decided to take a
that's what I meant to say. What's up, Dark Wolf? Count is 1-0 here to Moustakis. Hit 260 on the season, the veteran third baseman. The pitch swung on and missed curveball going down and in. Count is 1-1.
Kyle has to be up at 5:30. Oof. Dark Wolf, what's up? Was that the chicken nuggets emoji? Chicken tendies? The chicken
1-1.
tendies?
2-1.
I could use some chicken tendies. I might make chicken tendies, honestly. I need 700 calories left in my day. So I need to find something.
The pitch to Moustakis is popped up. Left side. Peraza makes the catch, and that'll be the end of the inning. 2 runs come across for the Angels. They lead 2-0 as we head to the top of the second. But what the point I was going to make was that obviously the Jets are on Hard Knocks this year, my team.
Okay.
And now they're being made fun of because they don't want to show players being cut. I understand people's point, it's a part of the business, but are you losing? How much content are you actually losing from not showing players getting cut?
Well, there's also other limitations, but
right.
I do.
And everybody's going around saying, LOL Jets, all this different stuff. But meanwhile, if it was another team, they wouldn't be saying that.
Yeah. So
that's the same old LOL Jets bullshit, in my opinion.
And Saba Noor, if I'm saying that correctly, says, I'm in LA. I had 3 tickets to tomorrow's game, and I sold them after Friday's game. Give them on this team and made a little profit. Good. I think your mental sanity, your brain will thank you. You'll live longer. It's just like exercising. Alex and Luca, what's your thoughts on Ariana Grande's divorce? I could stand her and tolerate her more than others, but I also, it's kind of like me with the royal family. I couldn't give 2 shits. Dr. Hitskins, did you ever date twins? No. I never met 2 twin girls, I think. Almost 20 years of my life, I don't think I've ever met 2 twin girls. Do you have a timeout button?
Funhouse, we all know Funhouse on Twitter, back after this. Obviously, a very parody account. Mad Dog opened his Sirius XM show today by giving out the phone number for WFAN. He's not worked there since 2008. Some people just ought to retire.
Yeah, he needs to go to sleep. Burnt Ballsack, that's a name. Let's go Angels, but this is the best channel on all of YouTube. Thank you, Burnt.
Appreciate it, brother.
What was I gonna say? There was a comment I was also gonna get to. Damn. I agree with DJ Stills. Jets are like Taylor Swift, average and overhyped. But I also do agree with you guys. Yes, I do remember those Dino Nuggets. Who doesn't?
Alex, are you going to call it the second inning for us?
Yes. DJ LeMahieu looks at strike one. Sandoval kicks and delivers. And this is grounded to the shortstop, Zach Neto. Fires. Got him one away. Let's see. Well, Jacob, to be fair, the last time the Jets made the playoffs, they were on Hard Knocks. So I'm just going to put that out there. But Harrison Bader is up. I'm surprised he's hitting below LeMahieu. Because LeMahieu, I mean, he had it turned on in Colorado a little bit, but it's not like he was going to stay consistent. After all, it is Colorado with the altitude. Count is 1-0 after he looks at a pitch. Bader is hitting 172 in his last 7. So it's going to be a question for the Yankees, obviously, this offseason, where they want to re-sign him. And also maybe the trade deadline is telling, too. Pitches outside 2-0. Wow, got a Dolphins fan.
Oh, Jesus. Ramon says, what should the Yankees do to get better at the deadline? Well, unfortunately, Ramon, it's not just one position that they listed they needed.
Well, you guys want to hear my strategy?
Go ahead.
God, Alex Valerio mentioned Adam 22. Oh God, like if we weren't on YouTube, I would that whole situation. Anyway, back to kind of normal life. Pitches upstairs to Bader and he'll take a walk. But here's my thing here's my catchphrase, right? My slogan. Like, have your candidates and whatever, you have a slogan, right? Guess what the slogan should be? Soto or sell. That's what the whole thing should be.
That's
Soto
fair.
Or sell.
Or Arenado if you want.
That's not gonna fix the outfield.
That's true, but that's more.
If you get Cody Bellinger, or Arenado or Brendan Donovan, you need more moves. I think Juan Soto instantly makes his team a division series, championship series contender. This team ain't going nowhere fucking near that right now because they're in last place.
But what if it's Arenado and Brendan Donovan?
Arenado and Brendan Donovan. I mean, I'll take that, but I would also maybe. Now, my question is, would you consider trading Gleyber in that trade? Because Donovan could play second, but also.
No, I'm saying you could have Donovan in left field.
No, I know. Padres aren't selling. I mean, I don't know that.
What's up, Q?
Q, what's up? What is up, Q? Soto or sounds like the Colts version of suck for luck. Would you sell or buy at the deadline? I don't know how to vote on that, but definitely vote on that, guys. By the way, we got 210 watching. Let's get to 140, then 150 likes. But
Continue to build, folks.
I think Well, actually, would be staying put with this garbage team. So I'm gonna go vote for sell.
Carlos
They won't though. They won't though.
Carlos has a good point. He says one player does not make this team a contender. Most likely not, in my opinion.
I think Soto does. That's it.
As this pitch is, as Alex is going to call that pitch is high. The thing is, like, there's the obvious moves that we always say the Yankees need to make, but they don't. You put Soto in left field, Bader in center, Stanton right, and then you have Judge coming back. You have Peraza play third permanently, and then shortstop Volpe, second base Gleyber Torres, then you move on with that.
I mean, they basically took Josh Donaldson out and shot him like old Yeller with this IL stint. So,
well, nobody said he was done for the year. Most likely he will be, but
yeah, we'll see though. IKF faces a 3-1 count for Patrick Sandoval in there for a strike. Just to
By
let
the
you know,
way,
guys, the home plate umpire tonight is Ryan Blackney. First base umpire Marvin Hudson, Hunter Wendelstedt at second, and Johnson Payne third.
I'd also like to mention that Braves Diamondbacks game's now knotted up at 13.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, we can have fun.
The 3-2 pitch. And high ball 4, so Sandoval is losing a bit of his control, which will bring up the very much Kyle Higashioka. Kyle Higashioka is up, guys. Get excited. Luka has not had a hairball, though, yet.
No.
He did last night. I don't know why he did, but they need more a lot than Soto. How good will Judge actually be? I mean, I don't know when Judge is coming back. Like, I'm not going to. I might turn 20 by the time he comes back, or before he comes back. And my birthday is a month from tomorrow.
I got somebody on Twitter that was talking shit on the people complaining about Gleyber Torres when it came to that stuffed animal shit.
Well, I mean, the Yankees are in last place, so nobody has a right. So he does not have the right to talk. He's been hitting. He's been doing his job.
But let's chase each other with hold on.
This isn't fucking recess, okay?
This isn't recess, okay? Not the show. Not
the actual thing in elementary school.
Like, grow up, people. Jeez. You don't have to look into it. I mean, the people that are looking into it so deeply, like the people calling out Gleyber Torres, like, don't look at the people. Look at the person. Look how unserious we are as a ball club. I apologize for, like, mini ranting, but still, that just gets on my nerves.
Swing and a miss from Higgy, 0-2. So how do we feel in the chat that, by the way, we're 4 away from 150? What was I going to say? That Jason's got a good point. 9.68K subs last trade deadline and 17.K subs. That's incredible. It's the growth, and it's thanks to you guys. So we can only thank you for that. Higgy fouls us one way. So what do we think of catcher supposedly being in need?
Can I also say that somebody says the fan base is softer than the team in general?
If that's in correspondence to the complaints, then you know what? I mean, I don't know what to say. I believe that the fan base has been, I don't know. Swing and a miss by Higgy. That's 2 away, and we'll bring up the struggling Anthony Volpe.
Again, like, obviously, Alex, you made a good point with Soto, and, you could bring in Blake Snell. But, like, the Yankees could also make internal improvements that are just, simple.
Oh, yeah, and they won't. That's why they have a ceiling.
Of course, again, that's my issue.
And I've said this a zillion times over the last 2 years. You have to get better players. First of all, fouled away by Volpe. There's 2 things. Number one, we're not the fucking Tampa Bay Rays where we're privileged for money. We have a ton of it. So we're not going to sit here and, say, oh, trust every single kid in the system. That's not how the world fucking works.
Yeah, you're not going to have everybody come up at the same
time. Number 2, because you have a bullshit manager, you need to overcompensate for his bullshit and try to get as many superstars as possible.
Yeah, you got to try to win in spite of him, as much as that doesn't really make any sense.
Swing and a miss by Volpe. He's been
fucking terrible.
I don't know what
out of the break.
0.74 in his last 7.
Not promising for a guy that's supposed to heat up in the summer.
I mean, I don't know. What is the point for the Yankees that they start ringing the bell? Ground ball, fire to first, inning over. We go to the bottom of the second, nothing. Matt Tice, Hunter Renfroe, and Trey Cabbage will lead off. The Yankees need a Rob Pelinka Lakers deadline that completely changes the trajectory of the season.
Although I'm not a huge fan of Pelinka, even though I thought he's done better in the past year. Yes, I completely agree, because his deadline essentially, if for casual fans or non-basketball fans, Pelinka's deadline for the Lakers made them from a non-playing team to nearly a finals team. Except they got swept, but regardless, trajectory is what matters, and we're not on a good trajectory right now. We're last place.
Exactly. And the thing I will say is this, because I know Jacobs brought it up a few times in our chat, that, possibly the Yankees might do what the Braves did in 2021, was it? That wouldn't work with this team because we don't have a Brian Snitker. We don't have a Ron Washington. We don't have those type of coaches.
Yeah,
So,
there's not a lot of structure with the coaching staff. They stink, to be fair.
let's see. Muscle milk. So I'm gonna try to add up what I could do before midnight to make my little limit in terms of what do you call it?
But I don't know, man. Some people are frustrating.
Worst offensive team all time. This in 2021. Both of them.
We can't even hit with runners in scoring position, to be fair.
It's like 2021, we've had the same left field problem, if you've noticed, since 2021, even before that. Just to show you that, just to absolutely friggin' show you that,
Giants and fan. I'm going to get to Jerry and Giants fans' comments. Everybody is like Cy Young. Yeah, everybody against us. And Giants fan says nobody wants Stan, nobody wants Rizzo, nobody wants DJ, so this team cannot sell properly. That's a good argument. I'm not saying it isn't, but I'm not saying it isn't, obviously, but just let the kids play, in my opinion.
But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So this is the bottom half. They're looking at David Cohn's perfect. What was it today? How many years ago?
Let's do math. 24.
Okay. So I've said this story before as pitches down to Max Tice. Count now jumps to 3-0.
Matt Tice.
Matt Tice, yes. I was confusing with Max Stassi. So I used to have a professor. Pitch from Herman is fouled away. I don't know why you would swing 3-0. But an old professor of mine, actually, he's a season ticket holder now. And he got tickets to the David Cohn game. Obviously, not what's going to happen. Asks a friend who recently got married. He goes, you want to go to this game with me? He goes, nah. I got to stay with the wife and do laundry. So obviously he misses the perfect game, which is the game of a lifetime. Then my professor meets David Cohn years later and says, dude, can you sign this ball for my friend who missed your perfect game? So David Cohn signs the ball and says, something, David Cohn, P.S. the laundry is ready. So nice comeback from Domingo Germán from 3-0 to a strikeout on Max Tice. One away.
Adam has a good point. Cashman will take a bow for bringing in Grichuk and ask the fan base, what else you want? Well, they're also going to use, in my opinion, the built-in excuses of the
Calhoun coming back, Allen coming back.
Those internal improvements, not the one I was talking about, but he on the last strike to recall, I want to mention.
And Garcia, what's up? But yeah, I just that's what it's gonna be. Oh yeah, we have Calhoun coming back. They don't.
We have Montas coming back.
I just wonder what the needle is gonna be for Peraza to be sent down.
I just hope he stays up.
I hope he stays up too, because he's really shown some good at bats. He needs to get in Volpe's head, because I feel like Volpe sometimes has some really bad at bats.
Volpe's 3 for his last 39.
Where the hell is Montas? Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, you said it was Narnia the other day?
Is Narnia.
There's Purgatory.
You guys pick.
Another strikeout from Herman.
So it looks like he found his footing after that home run, but the Yankees offense likely won't show up for it. At the end of this inning, I'm gonna start meal prep.
Who is the opposing starter for David Cohn's perfect game? That's a trivia question. But to be fair, people could just look that up.
Yeah,
not that they couldn't, but that's like such a simple question.
Well, definitely, Pedro is too iconic to have that type of a question, because it has to be someone that's like rare.
Pedro was already on the Red Sox.
Yeah, so it's a little mistake there, but We don't talk Yanks had made Loizaga seem coming back like it was a World Series contender. Yeah, I mean, I'm just not surprised. So a lot of people say Javi Vasquez is the guy who started against David Cone.
The former Yankee himself.
Yes. Peraza gets sent down. I'm going to go Dr. Flip Shits before Pete does. Yeah. No, yeah.
I forgot about Dr. Flip Shits.
Yeah. So Herman has a great inning right there. 3 Ks all around. The Yankees
strikes
do
out the
not have
side in order.
So we'll go to the top of the third, and the score remains 2-0.
He struck him out.
Yep. So with that being said, I will be right back. I'll start meal prepping for myself to get my calories up. Luca, you tend to the chat.
Yes. Let's see. Who's going to want Stanton, Rizzo, or Rizzo? Probably not a lot of teams. You'd have to send them prospects, I guess. Javi, small market pitcher. Vasquez, yes, pitched in 04 with the Yankees. Actually, he was an all-star of the year, I think, in 2010. He was a little past it. Luca, thoughts on Hard Knocks holding the Jets against their will? I can't say I'm too surprised. I mean, they were forced into it, which doesn't surprise me because obviously they made the trade for Aaron Rodgers and whatnot. But it's marketing purposes. You know, they want a big. There's no bigger story, in my opinion, than the Jets, just for the NFL's sakes. But I just don't like the criticism the Jets are getting for not showing players being cut. But regardless, guys, again, if you haven't already subscribed to the Big Blue in the Bronx channel, Pete has put the link in the chat. Hard Knocks did not ask for consent. No, they did not. They just said, you're doing it, and that's what's going to happen. Luca, you got to get off social media. Too much crap on there. Have you, Frankie? I'm just curious. But I don't respond to a lot of things. I just read. I only respond to certain messages, you know, when I feel like I need a decent chat with somebody just to get their perspective. Hard Knocks also describes Eli's mom's frantic efforts to enter his room during. Oh yeah, her completely with you, Hirsch. Yankees fan 1,000. Thank you for the $2 super chat. He says, "Do you think the Yankees will go for Ohtani?" My guess is no. Ron says, at least the Jets are showing a little bit of class, not by not showing the cuts. They're getting ripped for that, and I'll relay that in a sec. As Oswald Peraza takes a ball inside. Yeah, it's like, oh, the Jets are soft, this, and this. Like, I get it. It's, you know, it's a part of the business, and, you know, people, I guess, want to see that. But I don't think they're soft by it. I get why they're not doing it. I get why you want to show it, I guess, but they're not soft because, you know, who really wants to see a player get cut? Again, it's part of the business, but I just don't understand the criticism because it's now relating to the same old Jets narratives, but regardless. County's 1-1 here to Oswald Peraza, leadoff hitter, 2 days in a row. The 1-1 pitch from Sandoval is way outside, counts 2-1. Who do you guys think the biggest name the Yankees will trade for? I think they're going to go for I'm not going to say it's a lateral move, but a smaller move. I'm thinking like a Brendan Donovan, in my opinion. They're going to trade back with the Cardinals 2-1 on the way. Is in there for a call. Strike count is 2-2. Like a Brendan Donovan, like something small like that. They'll try to, you know, again, that's what I think the Yankees will say. You know, we'll get a Brendan Donovan. They'll say, you know, this guy's coming back. This guy's coming back. 2-2, way outside 3-2. So that's what I think will happen. Yeah, TP Joseph, it's understandable why you leave Twitter. It's a lot of stupidity, a lot of stuff. It takes a lot to, I'm not going to say it takes a lot to be on there, but if you're not on Twitter, I don't blame you. 3-2, most chaotic. Swing and a miss. Peraza strikes out for the first out. Let's see. Donaldson is done. He's happy about it. It's over for him in New York, maybe over period. Peraza, I think, is up to stay now. I don't think we have a choice. Just give this guy consistent at bats. I know he obviously just struck out, but still, give him consistent at bats and, you know, let him play third base. He's played third base in the minor leagues. Let's see. Here is Gleyber Torres, who walked earlier in the first inning. The first pitch on the way is swung and a missed. Strike one to Gleyber. Kyle, 100% correct. I think there was another comment that mentioned the same thing. Jerry, I think, said it. Yankees against every pitcher's Cy Young against the Yankees. Maddox, Glavine, Gleyber Torres hits this one in the air to left field. This ball is back at the track at the walls. Is fair. It is gone. Gleyber Torres with a solo bomb, and the Yankees cut the lead in half, or I should say the deficit in half. It's 2-1. Just right around the foul pole, around 404 feet. Gleyber gets a hold of one, and he's had a really good second half, and he now cuts the deficit in half, as I said. Got a hanging breaking ball right there. Lack of control from Sandoval, mainly with the changeup and the curveball. But Gleyber Torres did get a hold of one. So Giancarlo Stanton will now bat here against Patrick Sandoval. First pitch on the way to Giancarlo Stanton is in there for a called strike. A little high, but it's the top zone. Jeffrey, I agree with you. Only way the Yankees can score is home runs. That's unfortunate. That's their philosophy. The count is 0-1. The pitch on the way to Patrick Sandoval is bounced in the dirt. The count is 1-1. In uno y uno, as they would say as Gleyber Torres, we get to see in the dugout. 44 pitches this far for Patrick Sandoval with a 1-1 count. 1-1, 2-1. Count is 2-1 as Stan digs back in the box. Sandoval winds, kicks, and delivers. Swung on a chop foul, slider going in on Stan. The count is now 2-2. This guy's good. Yeah, the slider's been, I think, his most impressive pitch this far. That, I think, the changeup a little bit. But the home run pitch was actually a sweeper per MLB.com. Sup, Jigga? What's going on, brother? Hope all is well. I'm sure you're excited for Jets training camp. And Hard Knocks. So the count is 2-2. Sandoval winds, kicks, and delivers. Swung on it, popped up in the infield. Right there's the shortstop, Zach Neto, and it's 2 gone as Stanton wastes another at bat. As Anthony Rizzo, the lefty, will dig in. You just hate getting under it because that is a pitch that he could drive. If he gets in on it, he drives it to right. If he doesn't get on it, he can hit it to left center. And Stan slammed the bat, obviously, as he continues to struggle. Here is Rizzo, 0 for 1 today. First pitch to Rizzo is in there for a called strike. A curveball dropped in there. Count is 0-1. Count is 0-1. Sandoval winds, kicks, and delivers. Rizzo takes the ball outside. Let's see. I love how a mediocre to average player, or maybe slightly above average, gets hot for 2 weeks, and all of a sudden, some of you guys think he's Paul O'Neill. Jeez. Count is 1-1. The pitch on the way to Rizzo is swung and chopped right up the middle, fielded by Neto. Fields fires, and that'll be the end of the inning. Is it a 1-2-3 inning? Actually, I shouldn't say 1-2-3 inning. Outside of the home run for Gleyber Torres, the Yankees put up 1. They cut the deficit in half. It is 2-1 Angels as we head to the bottom of the third. Eli BK says, honestly, not really interested in who wins or loses the remainder of the season, as the season for the Yankees is a wash, but want to see Volpe, Peraza, Bowers progress and get better. I agree with you. The season, well, there's still time for the Yankees, obviously, to make the playoffs, but you guys are entitled to your own opinions and believe what you want to believe. But it would be kind of, exciting just to play some better baseball, with a bunch of guys, bunch of young kids, flavor up the game, I guess. Just want to comment. So Steinbrenner decides to bring back Cashman and Boone next year. What's going to change? If that happens, nothing's going to change. My opinion. Let's see. More time for the Yankees. Disappointed us. Completely agree. Next season's gonna be stacked. Pete is not calling the game. It means Rizzo will hit a home run. Well, to be fair, Rizzo has not hit a home run since what, 24th of May, late May, and that's when he was still hot. Andre says, I honestly hope the Yankees don't make the playoffs to see what Hal and Cashman do. Who knows, man? Because it seems like, and Pete's been telling you guys this, and I happen to agree, obviously. The Yankees are a just get in ball club. Just get in. Just make the playoffs. And the Yankees right now are out of playoff position as we look at an injury report from Mike Trout. Broken hamate bone in his left hand, underwent surgery on July 5th to miss 6 to 8 weeks. But to get back to my last point, the Yankees are a just get in organization, and I'm sure they'll be disappointed without playoffs, but unfortunately, I think they'll try to make excuses for this. There's a call strike right there to the right-hander, Stefanik, hitting .364 in limited games, 5 games. The 0-1 pitch on the way to Stefanik is outside, count is 1-1. Frankie's just waiting for Elon's invitation. Count 21, the pitch on the way to Stefanik is way outside, count is 2-1. Not just not make the playoffs, but finish sub 500. That should trigger changes. The Yankees have not been sub 500 since 92, 93, I want to say. Count is 2-1. The pitch on the way is swung and shot foul. I'll check that information myself. Let's look at the 93 Yankees. That was obviously a little bit of their rebuild with Stick Michael. Yep, it was 92 because 93 they were 88 and 74, 14 games over 500. But I'm going to tell you, I think they're going to say Judge is going to be, Judge is going to hurt for half the year. And, we didn't have a lot of players. You guys are like me. I don't like excuses, but I feel like it's just going to happen. Seeing how last year went with the Houston sweep, they weren't accountable as much. So, anyways, the count is 2-2 to Stefanik. The pitch on the way is downstairs. Count is full 3-2. Boone's comments on Talking Yanks today about when you are the Yankees manager were the most backhanded comments to this famous because that's the arrogance. Oh, Brett, I completely agree with you. I saw that on Twitter. I didn't actually listen to the audio, but I'm the man. I'll tell you in a sec how that pissed me off. 3-2 on the way is ball 4 as Herman walks Stefanik, the leadoff hitter in the inning. That pisses me off, Brett, because 100% there are fans out there, and I don't call the whole fan base out. There's a segment of fans that will, and this is a part of the Yankees arrogance too. I get your point about that, but there will be fans out there that challenge, Boone's decision not to walk Shohei Ohtani in the bottom of the 7th or not take out Nick Ramirez, and they'll be like, "Okay, you're not the manager," because some fans will just can't wake up and smell the garbage. Unfortunately, as this pitch to Neto's way outside. Can Judge just take Adam King's toe? Yes, we're going to start donating toes now. Judge being out only exposes our GM and coach. Yeah, it talks about, the lack of depth and the lack of building around your star player. Count is 1-0. The pitch on the way is downstairs. Count is 2-0 as Neto pulls back.
Apologies for such the absence. I was doing some meal prepping and whatnot. I tell you, these slices, JC, what's up? Jig, I also see you in the chat. What's up? I also I'm looking at these slices from Rollin' Roaster. They're small as shit. But that's the only time I'll eat fast food pizza because it was free. So
yeah, I think I'm going to step out after this and grab a slice.
This is a slice. I wanted to make it faster, so I ended up. Oh my God.
Neto hits one deep down the right field line. This ball foul.
I mean, it goes Stanton. Foul, but Stanton was like.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely slow as shit. Pete, you're definitely right. He is slow as shit.
Dude is slower than fucking molasses. What the flap of
it's
pizza
sad.
It was a free pie. But
it's like a personal pizza, my friend.
Yeah, it's like
Andre says that slice looked homeless.
Well, it's gonna find a home in my fucking stomach in about 15 seconds.
And ball 4 to Neto. Not one, but 2 walks, and Higgy's going to call time.
Than Daniel Vogelback. Oh, I'm sorry. That hurts Daniel Vogelback. My mistake. But John wouldn't care, honestly. Here's
Yeah, Nick, it
Ohtani.
looked like he hit top of the zone. It hit top of the zone, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, yes, he's playing in the outfield, right field. And he fucked up on the ball in the first inning by jogging to it just like this. And the ball landed right in front of him.
Sports
It wasn't
Fantastic.
far, though. It's not
Sports
like he had to dive.
Sports Fantastic asked what I'm eating up. 4 slices of that pizza you just saw, a muscle milk, and then I got rice-a-roni. So before
How much pizza is left? Because you just said 4 slices. I need to eat
I
something.
think it's like 2 or 3 or 4.
Folks, you see the guy above me always leaves me the short end of the stick as Ohtani hits this one foul.
Stanton is fading more than the photograph of Marty's family in Back to the Future. Yes. Yes. Just don't be like the Family Guy version of Back to the Future. At least one of the recent episodes. My name's Marty. I'm in the picture. Dr. Hitskins, I'll respond in just a second.
Count is 0-1. The pitch on the way to Ohtani is down in the dirt. Count is 1-1.
We're not breaking out the oval team. That's when. But
no,
this
I team's shit regardless.
Frankie, I agree with you. Family Guy has been shit for years. One of the questions. What was I going to say? Think the Mets would take Stanton for half the contract. They really need a DH. They got Daniel Vogel back. I don't think they'd be looking for another DH. I mean, I don't know they're looking at money for bullpen help, but at this point, what's our bullpen help?
Yeah, they honestly should just call up Vientos, but they're not going to do that because Buck hates him.
I mean, Vientos is our Peraza.
2-1, down in the dirt, 3-1. Buck is like the Peraza. Tom Thibodeau of MLB.
Will John like Stanton in Queens? No, he wouldn't.
Yes, John's been talking about how we should trade Stanton, and I kind of see where he's coming from.
We should trade him to the Mets. Holy shit, he fell out of his shoes with that one.
3-1, swung on him. It's a nice change up there from Domingo Germán. Count is 3-2.
Time to get Nick Ramirez up. Yeah, there's never a bad time for Nick Ramirez. Through 95 team games. The judge record.
Count is 3-2 at the moment. Full count, 2 runners on. Germán going to deliver his 48th pitch. And the pitch. Ball 4, outside. Germán is struggling with his command.
Matt Blake is out to talk. Give him a little pep talk. A useless pep talk. 13 subs away from 17.7K. I think we could do it tonight, if I'm being honest. We can also hit 200 likes, which we can do. So we got 23 likes away from 200. We got 13 subs away from 17.7K. And also, we also got 19 subs away from 1.3K over on Big Blue Bronx. Just making some housekeeping notes. Yes, we are making them look like the 2002 Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Did you see what Frankie put in about Germán and his command?
Let's see. Yeah.
Swung and a miss there by Monty. I count his own one.
The question of the day. Chase 777, bro. What is this team?
What is this team? You're completely right.
Out of garbage. That's
count is 0-1. The pitch on the way is downstairs. You know how people say smell the roses? You got to smell the roses.
Right.
Well, unfortunately, I was alluding to about Yankee Twitter and some Yankee Twitter, not all. And I said, some fans just haven't woken up and smelled the pollution or the garbage. Swung on a miss there by Monty. I count as 1-2.
You see the Diamondbacks beat the Braves 16-13. That's a football game, right?
Smell the coffee. Smell the coffee is also a phrase that's used. Taste the rainbow.
And
but that's
NyynewsTV, aka Pete, says that he would like to see Boone go full Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Yes, he
I don't
would
know if
go completely nuts.
she I don't know her name. The actress who played Jack Nicholson's wife actually got legitimately
Shelley
scarred.
Duvall
She got legitimately scarred from that whole experience.
swung on a miss there by
She's in a
Monahan. One
she's
gone.
in a recent horror movie, but she got scarred by the
Shelley Duvall.
experience.
Shelley Duvall. That's her name.
Yeah, but she like, I think because the way she was training, like she would have to listen to like sad songs and shit, could like emotionally fucked her up. But as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of The Shining. By the way,
It's
that does
good, but
deserve a
it's not like,
he.
oh my.
Oh my
He struck.
fucking god!
And this pitch is
Oh
in
my
the dirt, and
fucking
that'll
god!
get away. And the Angels score a run, and this ball is thrown over the head of Herman, but Peraza will be there with a backup as that
It's gonna
ball
make
got
me
away
go
from Higgy.
fucking bald.
3-1 Angels, folks.
See, like, here's the thing though. I can't even say that he was on one knee because he was on both. But you gotta block the ball. You go like this.
You got to slide over.
What? I mean,
Frankie
come on.
says
Fucking
with
find
such a
something.
Frankie says with such a bad take, we might be Aaron Boone managing the bullpen. Count is 1-0. The pitch to Ward is swung on and hit high in the air in the left field. Icaf will come in. He'll make the catch. It's shallow, so I doubt he tags. The runner will just stop there.
D-Rod, what's good?
2 gone.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Alejandro. Boone is a baseball guy. I forgot. Aaron Boone is a baseball guy.
He's a baseball man. Baseball family, apparently. Here is Mike Moustakis as he'll dig in here against Domingo Herman. Pitch. Swung and chopped to the right side. Fielded by LeMahieu. He will get the out at first base, and that'll be the end of the inning. But the Angels score a run. It is now 3-1 Halos as we head to the top of the fourth. And I'm going to get that pizza.
All right, so it's my time to go for the chat. All right, what is up, chat? What is up, chat? Damn it. On your keyboard. Anyway, with that being said, Boone is such a baseball guy. Oh, Frank, I was about to read that as a serious comment. But guys, we're 15 likes away from 200. My aviators, I don't have them again. Maybe that's why we're doing bad. Maybe I don't have the aviators on. I haven't, it's funny is like that's a common thing I lose. I lose my sunglasses a lot and I'll find them and then I'll lose them. Anyone have any confidence in this team? No. Let's see. Luker doing a review. Yeah. I'm a baseball guy, bro. Yeah. Yeah, baseball guy, my ass. Didn't Shelley Duvall play Olive Oil? I don't know, but I know she's in a she's in a fairly recent movie. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's that popular though. Maybe I could be wrong. Need a new bullpen catcher. I think we need to know a lot of things. Gleyber Torres is probably like, oh, this is how Judge feels when he hits and everyone else. I mean, yeah, I guess. Shout outs to Pete's fiance, Jaira, in the chat. What's going on? What is going on? Time for Rally Mozzarella. I mean, I don't know if this has any mozzarella on it, but Shelley Duvall did, in fact, play Olive Oil and Popeye. If you were on death row, what would be your last meal? I'll tell you one thing, a shit ton of carbs and a shit ton of soda. That's what I'll say. I mean, soda is carbs, but like pizza, rice, bread, I'm a carbs fiend. And chicken too. Like that's probably my favorite. Yeah. Yeah, I know. My last meal would be Frankie. I mean, I don't blame you there. I don't. What's your soda jam? Like, what do I like in terms of soda? I'm a Pepsi products guy, but I haven't had soda in probably a good 2 weeks. Pitch to LeMay, he was in there for a strike. I think, Frankie, you're starting to account for that. You're starting to do account for how many times you make me pause. 0-1 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? First base umpire Marvin Hudson says no, he did not go. Let's see. We got 13 more likes to 200. Let's get there. They're asking for a new ball, so time is called in between. Yeah, I don't know if Mattingly would. I mean, he might leave the Blue Jays for the Yankees, but I guess he might not want to be a puppet too. That's the thing. Pitch LeMahieu is outside. Count is 2-1. Top 3 candidates for Boone's job: Mendoza, Casey, and maybe someone else from inside the organization. I don't think the Yankees would have any sort of track on anyone outside the organization. Fouled away, and it looks like the catcher just took a cock shot.
So, right in the balls.
Yep, right in the schnoz. Alex, you are a puppet if you allow yourself to be a puppet. Yeah, that's essentially what it is. That's essentially what it is. But that's Aaron Boone, baseball guy. Manny Acta. Oh, please don't bring that name in front of LI. Hold my balls, okay?
LI might splurge on that name.
LI's been his biggest fan, like, for a long time. Yeah, what's up, Pete's fiance? As I mentioned, but pitch to LeMahieu is grounded to short right to Neto, and he got him. One away.
DJ LeGroundow. DJ LeGroundow.
Where's this guy gonna figure it the fuck out? I don't think Beltran's gonna be in the running. I don't think Beltran, would. LI, you know how we all feel on Manny Acta. Nobody fucking likes him. Pitches outside Harrison Bader. When is this team going to figure it out? Not before my 20th birthday.
You know what? At that point, let's just hire a bunch of old glories. We'll go with Jim Riggleman and Davey Johnson.
Sure. 11 likes from 200. That's right. Hit the likey. He has no idea someone talks about him daily. I just don't know where the evidence is that Manny Acta would be a good manager. Pitches in there for a strike. DJ LeCooked.
LI is now proving himself
He's
right.
He's taking credit. DJ LeMahieu, last 7 games, 391. Bader swinging a miss.
By the way,
that whole, and I kind of knew it too, because A, Colorado's pitching is trash. B, I mean, like, it's Colorado. The altitude is high.
What was I going to say? What was I going to say? The Diamondbacks beat the Braves 16-13.
Yeah, it's a good one. NyynewsTV, aka Pete. How's the trade for Corbin, which included Volpe and many other top prospects? Bader swing and a miss. Hey, struck him out. 2-1.
Not a good pitch. You fucking donut, Bader. Sometimes just piss me off.
Really about to lose a series to the Angels.
And the Angels.
The Yankees haven't won a series in July. We got Mets disease.
Yeah, Mets disease.
We have Mets disease, everybody. There's in there for a strike for IKF. Yeah, I mean, you mistake mind. You compare their salary to the Yankees salary. You add those up, probably is the cost of the dump in Staten Island. Ground ball to Neto. Fires, got him. So we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. 3-1. So story time before I finish these slices. I also got to dig into the rest of my muscle milk and rice. So about 2 Sundays ago, actually, was it 2 Sundays ago? Yeah,
1 Sunday.
2 Sundays ago. Some scammers in Puerto Rico ended up getting the information on my bank card, so they had to shut my bank card down, right? And the people who tune into my channel will get this joke a lot because of just the way we do things. And what was I gonna say? So I had to apply for a new card, and for an hour and a half, I was on fucking line for on a Sunday, so it's obviously bad timing, whatever. And hour and a half, and I had to catch a train to go to Jersey, and I don't like Jersey. But if you're servicing me after an hour and a half wait, can you at least spell my fucking name correctly? Like seriously,
You want to cover up your card number?
Cover up my card name because obviously that's not smart. But let me do this. Hold on. We got. If I can see this, I'm just gonna. It's difficult to do, but my name apparently is Alexa. My name is apparently Alexa. Pizza looks like cardboard. Alexa, well, it's actually Alexa and Luker. That's see, the thing with Brooklyn people, at least the people I've been surrounded by, like my godparents and who else? My baseball coach, for example. Apparently an A has an ER at the end. Apparently, like that's the alternate thing. So let's just say Alexa. It's Alexa now. Luker. What's Soder? Soder. That's another one. So was like
just know your A's and ERs, folks.
Yeah. Alexa, tell Eli to shut up.
What's up, Laura?
Laura, what's up?
Ready to send?
Was that Alexa in the background?
Yes.
Damn it. Got a super chat from Ra Thompson, which will get
Thank you,
right
Mr.
after
Ra.
this pitch upstairs. This is the second time Boone told those guys they can manage how they choose if they're the manager. It's unprofessional and childish. You sign up for this job. If you can't take the heat, drink more testosterone. Ra, 100% agree. Mitchell, what's up? Now Frankie's taking all the credit for the Alexa. We're one more, or maybe even two more likes away from 200. Only Brooklyn people I've been surrounded by are cops. Makes sense. Hoorah! Yeah.
You know what? Can we'll do that in commercial. What Alejandro Cruz just said.
Oh God.
I'll ask the said person to do that.
I don't know either, Mitchell. I don't know why I watch this team.
Y'all just
that guy from, we're not the only ones.
Out.
That guy from New York, he says, yeah, my Alexa just bugged out because of you guys. 2-2 ground ball to Peraza, throw to first. And that's another out. Tampa Bay Rays 27 in payroll. Yeah. Cashman wants to trade for LeMahieu or trade him away. Hunter Renfroe is going to dig in now. TC Steels. What's up?
What's going on, brother?
Pitch on away is popped up. LeMahieu is there 2 away. Herman hasn't been all that terrible. But it's right in front of us.
It's right in front of us. I love how I gotta say this again. I love how people actually fell for that bullshit.
Eric, other than the Yankees were doing good, DJ Steals, that's an awful trade. Give me a bag of peanuts instead of Daniel Vogelback. But yeah, no, I didn't fall for that shit last year. It's right in front of us. Like, what was your accomplishment there? Like, scaring the beat reporters?
Oh my God, he slammed the table.
Yeah, I could slam at the table. I mean, I just did. It's right in front of us.
Like a freight train ready to demolish us. Good point, Q. Good point.
Fouled away by Cabbage. Maybe Aaron Boone should eat some cabbage.
Who knows? Maybe that can turn him more to a man.
Dive for a ball. Yeah. Won't smash the table because his wife won't let him smash anymore. Savage is in the box comment didn't age well. Yep. Strike 3, Cabbage. Strikes out. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Score remains 3-1. Do you still want me to poison every Jets fan's water still?
Okay, I see how it is, Dark Wolf.
All right, call Alexa.
All right, let's put this up, shall we? Alexa, can you please fire Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone? Sorry, I'm not sure.
Fucking useless piece of shit. But as I swallow, Luca, you want to get to the comment section a little bit?
Yes, I am. Camilla, what's up? Well, ball as well. Imagine we only scored one run. I would not be shocked. I'm sorry. I gotta be real. I would not be shocked. I agree with the Jets fan. Fire Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone. Exactly. Yes, I agree with you, Carlos. All the runs being scored around MLB tonight, we watched this. Oh, yeah. Yankees have no clue how to score runs, but
that's okay. Everything's okay.
might as well bring a toothpick up to the plate. Might have a better chance of hitting the ball. With these Yankees, you never know. You never know.
I mean, you might as well bring a pool noodle. See how I gets to. He agrees with Luker. By the way, we hit 200 likes.
See, I don't know who this Luker is.
No. We don't know who Luca is. You're Luker. But
No.
we hit 200 likes. Hopefully. Now, I don't know where we're at the count-wise, but we want to get to 17.7K tonight. So apparently D-Rod's Alexa also responded. So we have in common with a lot of different people. But Luca, I will also let you take this inning.
All right, so up at the plate is Kyle Higashioka. Laura says, how long of a leash did they give Girardi? And this buffoon is still here. Girardi had a 2018, in my opinion. He shouldn't have been fired after overachieving. But that's a whole nother subject. There's reasons why he got fired, and that's why we're soft today. Pitch on the way to Higashioka is swung on and popped up to the left side. This will go out of play. Listen, Kyle, we want to be fun as a channel. We really wanted to try to make this as entertaining as possible. Wow, I see how it is, Dark Wolf. I see how it is. Count is 0-1 here to Kyle Higashioka.
Thank you, Dark Wolf. Much appreciated.
0-1 on the way to Higgy. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Giants of Fantasy says, what's up, Yankee Kyle as well. Hope all is well, brother. We were one game away from the World Series with Girardi. Yeah. We've not been there since. That's not improvement. That's not improvement. I get sometimes progression is not always linear, but
Jigga's already up. Did I hear Jet slander?
Yeah, go get him, Jigga. Count is 0-2. The pitch on the way to Higgy. Swung on him. It's not even a strike, not even close. And one gone.
And breaking news, I just bit the side of my mouth trying to chew this pizza really fast, so that's fun. I could feel bad things.
We're Charmin. Well, to be fair, I Bleed Blue. We're Charmin Ultra Soft. Whenever you can come up with this soft, like baby shit or yogurt, whatever, we're soft. As in terms of the Yankee team. Asked Alexa to show me a clown, show me a pick a boon. Good one, Eli BK.
I wanted to respond to Jigga's thing, and I know Pete will probably get this as well, but also the Clutch Canuck says, happy to see my D-backs wake up on offense 16-13 today. Well, I mean,
that's one organization that's going in the right direction.
Right, and I admire them. So let's get to 210.
A lot of young talent.
So, in regards to Jigga's comment, there was we went to the movies today, and on the popcorn bag was a Godfather reference that kind of referenced your comment a little bit. I knew it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart.
Count is 2-1. Mosaic Mind says most inspiring sports teams in New York these days. Most inspiring. Whew, wow. I'll get to that in a sec. It's a good question, though.
It depends on inspiring, though.
2-1 in there for a call strike to Volpe.
It depends on inspiring because they could inspire you to take a shit. They can inspire you to throw the fuck up. They can inspire you to start drinking. I mean, we're talking about different inspirations here. Jesus Christ, this dude is not doing good.
Volpe swings right through a changeup, 2 gone. Sunil, the Bills are inspiring. They inspire you to flop when it's big time. I mean, just look at Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs last year.
You could probably, honestly, make up a tagline for every single one.
The New York
the Bills.
I mean, the thing is with the Liberty, at least they got Ionescu, who was she? It was a 3-point contest she ended up winning, so that's kind of inspiring. I don't know how the Liberty are doing because I don't really pay attention to WNBA. Bills inspired you to date Haley Steinfeld, right? At least the Bills can play in the playoffs and like the Jets. Well, to be fair, DJ, we haven't been there in quite a while. Not that
I think that was his point, Luca.
Right, obviously, but you see the Bills haven't exactly haven't played well when the lights turned on.
They didn't turn a corner.
And wait, Josh Allen also.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Did we turn a corner yet?
No. Josh Allen also lost to Zach Wilson last year. We're not going to mention that. The count is 1-1. Now it's 1-2.
He beat. You know what? You can trash Zach Wilson all you want, but Mike White didn't beat Josh Allen.
I'm sorry. Mike White got his freaking ribs crushed. Count is 1-2.
That's not smart. Then.
Strike 3 call. Peraza takes one right down the cock. That's the end of the inning. And no runs, no hits, no errors. Yankees have 1 hit. If they didn't have a hit, they'd be being no hit as we head to the bottom of the 5th.
Getting shut down by Pablo Sandoval.
Let's Talk Jets Radio in for a wild season. Those guys are a lot of fun. I've been to their tailgates many of times. Tyson, Kevin, Tyrone, all nice people. Kevin is also very good when it comes to making stuff on the grill. I'm from SoCal, trying to take the temperature of the New York sports fans from this live stream. Well,
SoCal.
If you want to, I understood your question from last time, Mosaic Mind. But if you want to grade how New York sports fans are doing, I said Knicks and Giants fans are doing the most well. Jets fans too, just for the hype of the season. The Yankees, Mets are miserable. The Nets are coming off a first-round sweep, so you're going to say right in the middle. The Rangers.
The Nets or the Mets?
No, I said the Nets are coming off a first-round sweep.
No, I'm not going to go see Barbie this weekend. I'd rather see Oppenheimer.
Rangers, if you're a Rangers fan, you're definitely disappointed. Islanders, I think, took the Panthers. I think that's who they played, the Hurricanes.
Oh, God damn it. I got muscle milk on my Yankees hat.
You're an idiot. So
it looks like look at this.
Oh, jeez.
This used to be a white. Just so you know, guys, this used to be a white hat, by the way, but obviously, it's turned like a dirty-ish kind. I've had this for over a year now, and I have this trend with myself where every year since 2021, I got to get a new one of these hats. So obviously, I'm due for one whenever I go to the Yankee Stadium next.
You're an idiot. Islanders lost to the Hurricanes. The Devils lost to the Hurricanes as well. So. If you're happy also if you're a Devils fan, because that team is very young and very fast. Counters want to know here to Michael Stefanik.
Burnt Ballsack is also a Let's Talk Jets fan.
Awesome. Count is now 1-1 as his foul. Let's Talk Jets Radio is my favorite YouTube football channel, too. I'm a Niner fan. Found him in a stream in 2020 when the Jets were playing the Niners. I remember that. I remember watching that. I remember watching that game, and it was awful. They became really popular among that time because they're not very much an X's and O's analysis. This one's lined in the center field, coming on Bader. He'll make the catch, and this one gone. They're not very much an X's and O's analysis. They've evolved over the years, but for a lot of jokes in that, go to their channel. They're a lot of fun.
I'll say I'll say 3 things as well. Number 1 for Burnt Ballsack, definitely sub up to Big Blue in the Bronx, because I know we're going to be calling the Thursday night game between the Giants, my team, and your team, the 49ers. 2, I remember when we were at the scrimmage game. What was it? 2020? Was it last year or was it the year before?
Last year, if you're talking about the green and white game.
We were at the green and white game, and obviously it's one side of the Jets playing against another side of the Jets. And what was I going to say? There was a false start penalty, and obviously you don't want to see a penalty between basically one
the
half
practice.
of the team and your other. So, because I'm a Giant fan and I showed up wearing Giants gear, I start clapping, and Kevin just gives me this look like, who invited this guy?
Clutch, I remember that. Not a pretty memory as this one's down in the dirt and cuts away. I remember that. I remember Raheem Mostert running that through the teeth of our defense, and I'm like, that's the game. We're going to freaking lose. We're going to freaking lose that game. And we ended up blowing out. We got blown out week 2, week 3. That the season was the worst.
We also got
season
blown out by the 49ers the next week.
Right. But that was, and they're going to say that hit Neto, actually. Wow. Right on the elbow. So he'll take a walk to first.
This offense is truly feeble.
Let's see.
It wasn't Boone
Maybe
in California.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So we could probably leave him in his hometown. Do him a fucking favor.
I can't really tell if he got hit by the pitch. Maybe there was a bit of a ricochet, but I guess they're not going to challenge it.
I guess we'll fucking act
coming up at the plate. Here's Ohtani. First pitch is way high.
Love New York sports fans' passion. California sports fans are a joke. Wow. Okay. That's interesting.
Shit.
I mean, it's an interesting combo all around.
Count is 1-0 here to Ohtani. The pitch on the way is swung in line down the right field line and fair. This will go all the way.
No, he couldn't
Stanton
jog.
is jogging.
Slower. No,
and
he couldn't jog.
And this run's going to score easily. Neto round third is going to score. Ohtani into third with a triple. Stanton was just taking his time. Whether that's himself or his legs, just jogged there, and which allowed the run to score. It is 4-1 Angels.
I mean, seriously.
Here is the lefty. Mickey
Breaking
Moniak.
news, Stan's washed.
Ohtani
I feel like throwing my computer at the TV, but I'm not going to do that because that would cost $1,800.
Moniak swings and misses strike 2. Leads the league in triples. That's right, Bert. And he also leads the league in homers. Moniak, 11 homers and 31 RBIs with a 327 average. The count is 0-2. 1 for 2 today. The pitch is down in the dirt. Count is 1-2.
I mean, literally this is... I'm going to have to make a TikTok about this team soon. This team sucks. This team sucks.
Alex, when was the last time you had your hoodie like that? Game 3 of the ALCS?
I feel like it was sooner, but what do I know?
Count is 1-2. The pitch on the way. Moniak is swung and chopped foul to the right side. Yes, Bob Boone did play for the Angels in the 80s. I think it might have been late 80s, I think. I'm not sure. Count is 1-2. The pitch on the way is swung and ground to the right side and off of the glove of LeMahieu. 1 run will score, and it's 5-1 Angels.
This team sucks. This team sucks. Taking off this hoodie, I shouldn't have to sweat for them. They don't sweat for me. I'm not sweating for them. This is bullshit.
Fair argument. Right down Main Street.
You know what? It's like I'm obviously there's some parts of me where I'm gonna blame Herman, but you can't blame him for Stanton being slow as fucking shit.
Ward lines this foul. Just foul.
You can't blame him for Higgy not being able to defend behind the plate. This team is amazing in the stupidest ways.
Counters
By the way,
on the pitch
guys,
on the way.
2 likes from 220. Again, 13 likes away from 17.7K.
Count is 1-1. Pitch
This team is fucking pathetic.
on the way. Neto fouls it off.
Your guess is as good as mine, Kyle.
Oh, idiot.
What are you looking for? Alcohol?
Oh, definitely. I got some in the fridge. You might as well drink.
I mean, you can have mine.
Okay.
It's mango flavored.
I don't want to be like drinking while I'm doing this.
Yeah, you got a good point on that.
Yeah,
Yankee
I
keep
want
play in front of
we're
3,000 fans wearing paper bags. I'll show up in a paper bag, but they have to pay me. I'm not paying them.
Despite, what you do jokes on this stream and whatnot, we like to be professional on here.
Yes. Hey, listen.
Q says fire. Listen, we got
that
some.
going. I already got that going.
Luke, I completely agree with you.
I will say I'm not a mod. I don't think, but I do have that as a shirt on my shop. We've already started it, so.
Luke, good point. And what was I going to say? What team do you root for? This pitch is now 3-2. It's a full count for Herman. This got to be his last inning, in my opinion, right? 86 pitches here in the fifth.
Yeah, Jiggo, we try to be professional, but it doesn't come out that way, and that's fine too, because. So.
Count is 3-2. The pitch on the way. Swung on and hit in the air to left center from Ward. Coming on is IKF, and he'll make the catch. Throws back to first, and they will not double up Mickey Moniak. So it's 2 gone.
Appreciated Tyler. He says he got a shirt off us.
Oh, thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it, bro. I got a nosebleed from how bad this team is right now. Tell me about it. I got the shivers right now.
Masad in the chat is also very not high on Volpe. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that he's been good. I'm not going to sit here and say that he's like not the future or whatever. But you can also admit in the real, he's not good right now. He fucking sucks.
You got to give him some time, in my opinion, but he's not been good, especially when this is like his time where he usually heats up.
Oh, Albert Abreu. Let's throw the milk carton in. Albert Abreu was up in the pen.
Folks, Albert Abreu is warming up in the bullpen. If that's a sign of anything, that means we're milling in the game. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound like too negative, but that's like how it is. Count is 0-1. The pitch on the way from Herman is swung and popped up to the left side, but foul.
Pete, I appreciate that. At least it's not Nick Ramirez again. But here's the thing. Unfortunately, in the words of many people, what does that say? But
Count is 0-2.
Carlos Diaz on my YouTube shop. I have Fire Boone Fire Cashman shirts. If
Count is 0-2. The pitch on the way is swung and a hit foul.
Purchase. I'm not forcing anybody. But if you're sick of this organization and they're bullshit.
Masad says that Volpe's only had one good week, and that was against the Cardinals and A's. Otherwise, he's been hitting 190.
Yeah, good point.
Struggles are well documented. Count is 0-2. The pitch to Moustakas is downstairs. Throw to second is not in time. Stolen base here for Mickey Moniak.
Safety safe.
I mean, he had a good jump from the start, to be fair.
I mean, like...
Near the ball barely had any zip on it.
I would have to look at another replay, which they're not going to show, but it doesn't even fucking matter.
Count is 1-2. The pitch on the way to Moustakas. Swung and a missed. And foul tip into the glove. And that'll be the end of the inning. Angels score 2. We head to the top of the 6th. It's 5-1 Angels.
Dark Wolf, tell your cat to take a bat and go hit for the Yankees, because I'm pretty sure it would do as much a good of a job, even if not better. I believe
I mean,
Blue NY23. Just curious, are you a Giants fan? I'm just throwing that out there. But Luca, did you check out that thing I sent you about on Twitter?
about the one guy who was selling tickets,
Yeah.
they're sold now.
Oh, they're sold. Okay.
Little,
Can the offense please show some life? I would like for them to, but there's unfortunately. Let's see. Anyway, let's see. Hemorrhoids over the Yankees. I wouldn't even want. I'm a Giants fan if you're asking me. Yeah, of course I know Dark Wolf. This game is over. It's looking like that, but we're trying to keep you guys, of course, entertained as best as possible. There is a super chat. Did we miss a super chat?
did we?
I'm trying to look at it now. I'm going to go through live chat because it showed up on the screen. Maybe I missed it. If I did, I apologize to whoever, because I usually go over those. I'm usually on top of that. He is a Giants fan, so I might show up on 923 with a personal vendetta versus Boone and cashing with machetes and semi-automatics. I mean, I would just like a torch and all that. Boone came off super immature in the John Boy interview today. Girardi would never be that bratty. I mean, yeah. Hal does not know why we are pissed. Hal does not know why we are pissed.
Clutch Canuck says Boone came off super immature in his John Boy interview today. Girardi would never be that bratty. I don't think he was ever arrogant in like that sense, but I think, well, he obviously didn't like the media, but that's everybody. Boone loves the media. Boone loves the media. The media
And the
loves
media loves him. And the media loves him. That's how that goes. Yes, as of right now, burnt. Let's see. Mosaic Mind says, chin up, Yankee fans. You have no idea how horrible the Angels bullpen is. Well, have you watched our offense? I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah, LI, that's definitely a possibility. No, we'll win tomorrow, and they'll say, no, it's momentum. Momentum does not exist with this team. The 1-1. Torres driven to left field. This ball is caught by Taylor Ward. That's one away. What time is the game tomorrow? I think it's earlier. I think it's like 7.
I'll check my calendar. And tomorrow's game is at 7:07, so it's 4:00 Western time.
6 straight multi-hit games. Torres, Didi, LeMahieu, Beltran, Cano. No, I can't watch press conferences with Boone either. Unless I'm inclined to if they lose and I'm just waiting for stupidity. And a bobble at first. Stanton is safe. He gets lucky.
They got lucky, let's be fair.
Bobble at first by Cabbage. Yep, this team does suck. 12 more subscriptions to 17.7K. And also, as well, we got 8 more likes to 240. Yankees are a joke. Yep. No, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you guys. I'm really not. That's the unfortunate part. Why is for 2 seconds it looked like Rizzo tried to make a new batting stance? Like,
was he taking notes from Casey?
I mean, it wasn't even like a Rizzo batting stance. I feel like I've seen that batting stance before. It's not Rizzo. Damn it, I'm trying to think. It's obviously not Tino.
Michael Saunders?
No, not Michael Saunders.
Justin Smoke?
No.
What player? Do you have like a team?
Look, he has a new batting stance, kind of. Does anyone notice this?
Hey, yeah.
Double play. Did absolute shit. Can we come up with a name for Rizzo for groundouts? Like, seriously? I don't know what to do anymore, guys. Who bets after Rizzo? The other team. Yeah. Yeah. I got tickets tomorrow's game. I don't even know if I want to be humiliated. You could either go to the game and just have fun other than not watch the game, or you could sell them. That's my, But let's get to 240 likes, folks, as we continue to call this garbage of a game because the Yankees don't know what to do with themselves. Rizzo's batting average, let's take a look, 248. I mean,
Disgusting. I mean, you know what? I'll say this. That's what I would typically
we have
expect
two averages over the 250 mark, which is the Mendoza line. That's it. Gleyber and IKF. Nobody beats the Riz. Yeah. Rizzo don't have any Riz right now. Let's start with that. In July, we are 5-9, about to be 5-10. Again, LI, we have Mets disease. It's spreading in New York. Maybe it goes to the Phillies next because maybe it's going south. Well, I mean, technically, actually, to go north, so maybe it hits the Red Sox next. But we have Mets disease. If we don't win a series, now we probably will because I don't think the Yankees are that incompetent. But what do I know? I'm in SoCal, sold mine as well for the first time in years. Don't blame you, Izzy. Do not blame you. We've traded water without we've treaded water without Judge, though surprisingly we're in a somewhat good position. Wait. I'm sorry. Jacob, I will agree with you for a lot of things. The Yankees are not in a good position. Unless you maybe meant to say something else, the Yankees are not in a good position. They're in last place. Yes, they're over 500, but I'm not taking that. Tice pops this up left field. IKF is there. He will make the catch run away. And they should sweep Kansas City. Kansas City ain't trying to win any fucking games. That's the problem. Kansas City ain't trying to win any fucking games. We lose a game to a team that doesn't even want to win. I mean, what is that? This ain't some South Park shit. Yes, drop your voicemail, everybody, to that number. All rise, 11 a.m. tomorrow. Pete's going to do
I think the South Park Cows would form a baseball team and beat us.
On accident. How did the Orioles build such a strong team? Well, I mean, they have a solid manager, and they drafted well, and they've developed players. David, I don't know, because I mean, playoff-wise, we were 2 games out with our best player. Here's the problem with that, though, Jacob, is how much are you looking at? How much are you looking into that? And what I mean by that, Luca, you were saying?
Like, we're not ripping Jacob. I just want to question. I'm not questioning your opinion for the sake of questioning. I'm like, why do you think that way? Because we talk I wish I could look at it into that not so deeply, but I have to because of what this organization has done. Their failures, and it comes from low expectations, justifying losing, all these different things, the system, all that just precludes for anybody not really have confidence right now. Because it's the same shit all over again. I'm not ripping you. I'm just saying, I can't look into it that, simply. There's more complex math to that. If you understand what I'm saying.
The problem with this organization is that we could trade for Soto and Ohtani and they would learn how not to hit. It's contagious in the clubhouse. I absolutely agree. Braves won a World Series without, they won a World Series without Acuna. And they let Freeman go and obviously there's other things, but
the thing was they had a team around him regardless. They had Freeman. They went out.
Luca.
I was going to say they traded for Rosario. They traded for Jock Peterson. They got all these guys.
They turned Jorge Soler into somebody for a year.
So I wish I could look into it that small. Herman actually just struck somebody out. But
Clouds, what's up?
Luke says we're going to get swept by the Rays in Houston. Should be interesting to see how we do against those teams. This team does not deserve to make the playoffs with this damn garbage. Again, I'm looking at this long view. You guys don't have to agree with me. I'm just going to give my quick view here as Cabbage is up at the plate. Alex will take the broadcasting in a second. But if you're looking at the long view of this team and you really don't have confidence right now, what move can you say? What move can you actually say that oh wow, if they make this move, they'll definitely be in the World Series. What move can you make? I understand. I know Alex brought up Soto. I get that, but like from a bad management perspective, you have to overcompensate for how bad Cashman and Boone are. That's my opinion.
I think I'm gonna make a Giancarlo Stanton video. It's kind of been waiting in the wings for a while. The Yankees can't survive. Like I'm looking at shit on Twitter and people are starting to agree. You cannot possibly just like go in and not acquire an outfielder and expect this guy to play fucking right field. You got to be fucking nuts. Yankees are multiple moves away. I think Soto fixes. I think Soto is a band-aid for a lot of stuff. Roldy, what's up? I'm gonna guess that Roldy's not happy about the Saquon stuff, but in a different sense, back to the Yankees Roldy for 20 seconds and a strikeout from Herman. So go to the top of the seventh, 5-1. But back to the Yankees stuff. I think Soto puts a band-aid on a lot of different things. But if you acquire Bellinger, who's a rental, I mean, you could also not sign Bader back and sign Bellinger long-term, but you need a lot of other different moves. Like, he is not going to fix this lineup. He's going to be and I've tilted my view. I said I was okay with trading him maybe about 2-ish weeks ago. Trading for him, I should say. Not now. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be a fan.
I want to get to Brett's comment, and he says this organization needs to learn how to trust the farm system. They have kicked the tires on every all-star from the 1800s, and it's time to trust them. Yes and no. I think they overtrust, and I think they overhype.
I mean, his comment's perfect because, I mean, obviously, Andujar, they held back. Freight. It's like so weird because you have Florio in the system. They should be giving him a shot. Right, obviously Peraza, but then you hold on to guys like fucking Chance Adams and Clint Frazier. I mean,
Miguel Andujar, Eduardo Nunez, Jesus Montero. You could go all back to 2011, 2010.
Literally count it on. You could count probably 20 on that list. Like I remember we were in the car one day with Angry John, and he's like, and I was driving. He's like, here's a TikTok. Here's a TikTok on the top 10 prospects from 2017. I think Judge wasn't on that list. I think it may have been Sevy or Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber makes sense.
No, I agree with you, Roldy. I agree. I think the Jones situation is a little bit different, and I don't think, in my opinion, at least, it should be compared to the Saquon stuff, unless you're talking about salary cap. But the New York Giants have the salary cap to pay Barkley. That was not an issue. It's just where they value him and where the market is. So I believe Shane stood his ground, and overpaying Saquon was not an option in his head. Well, Roundout is up.
Mosaic Mind, I think they drafted him in 2013, if I'm not mistaken, Aaron Judge.
That sounds about right, 2013.
I think it was 2013 the Yankees drafted him. Right out of Fresno State, the College of Derek Carr.
And Devontae Adams.
Yes, sir.
And Logan Mankins.
Yankee Love 99 says, the Yankees are really about to lose on my dog's death day. I give out my condolences. It always sucks to lose a pet.
What is up, Pinstripe Chronicles? I'm going to bet that's Tats.
Yes, I'm going to bet that's Tats as well. Count is 2-1 as the Angels have a man warming up in the bullpen.
Roldy, I'll wait for that after this pitch.
Count is 2-1. That is Jacob Webb up at the bullpen. The pitch on the way is in there for a called strike. Count is 2-2.
I mean, if I'm going back to 2018, he was not the guy I wanted. But I think things turn out for a reason, and I'm not really that type of guy.
To do revisionist history?
To go back revisionist history. For certain things, I will. That thing I won't, because I think there is a lot of stuff.
Count is 3-2 for DJ LeMahieu or DJ LeGround.
Work out like they do. So
time is called here by LeMahieu.
5 likes away from 250. Let's get there. Let's see if LeMahieu does anything productive.
Count is 3-2. The pitch on the way to LeMahieu is swung on a hit foul. On deck is Harrison Bader, who's 0 for 1.
May I also include the fact that the only hit the Yankees have is a home run?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be worth mentioning? Count is 3-2. The pitch on the way from Sandoval is swung on and grounded to first, fielded, and fires over to Sandoval. That's the first out. And DJ ground out lives up to his name.
Loudy electric moment. Loudy electric moment. I was looking at one comment. It was like homer or nothing. I'm like, yeah, that's. Yeah. Giolito must have been rocked tonight. Yeah, he allowed 8 runs. His ERA is at 3.96 still, which shocks the fuck out of me.
He is so lucky. Here is Harrison Bader, 0 for 1 today. Sandoval delivers the first pitch to the AB, and that pitch is in there for a call strike.
But the Mets were far from perfect on their pitching side because Tyler, that got guy, like
Trevor got
3 runs. Hartwig gave up 2. Carrasco gave up 4.
Count is 0-1. The pitch on the way to Bader is swung on a miss through the change of strike 2. Somebody says, this is a Yankee fan, by the way. Now that the Marlins suck again, what will it take to trade for Jorge Soler?
No. Let's see. Alex Valerio going to sleep. Good night, people. Do great work, Twins. Thanks again. Peace out, my guy.
Swing and a miss there by Harrison Bader, 2 gone. That is the 7th strikeout for Patrick Sandoval. Night to you too, Alex Valerio. Thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Jorge Soler on the season, 248, 24 home runs, 53 RBIs. Strikeouts. He's already got 91. I will pass. I will pass. Seller Soto, folks. That's my that's mine. Are we doing good? Jimmy Z says. Not really.
Meaning the Yankees are not doing good.
The Yankees are not. I'm fucking fine. Listen, I mean.
Counters 1-0. Here's the pitch to IKF call strike.
Andres Cruz, yeah, you got a good point. I mean, you'd probably sell Torres maybe high. That's just like my thing.
Count is 1-1. The pitch on the way to IKF is swung and chopped to second. And that'll be the end of the inning after a little bit of a high throw. We head to the bottom of 7th. Another sleepy inning for the New York Yankees. 5-1 as we head to the bottom of 7th for the Angels.
Eli, I never said Soto was a miracle worker. He'd fix some spots. He'd overshadow the terrible depth that we have at certain positions, but I never said he was a miracle worker.
I got to start beating people.
Now, let me ask this. Say the Yankees do trade for Juan Soto. Andrew, what's up in the chat? Say they trade for Juan Soto. How much of the flowers are you giving to Brian Cashman?
Somebody said on Twitter, the Yankees are 26-13. If they go 26-13 and this and this and this, I'm like, who's buying that?
Well, Luke, I just asked you a question.
I'm sorry. Refresh.
You did a Brian.
Yeah.
Would you give Cashman credit? How much credit would you give Cashman?
For what? Trading for Soto?
Trading for Soto if it did happen.
I'd give him credit, definitely. But for that
the idiots would say cash god.
Oh yeah, fucking idiots. For that move, I would say, okay, that's obviously a big move, but the problem is the Yankees would turn him into a 240 hitter, not A, B. What is the talent around him? And what are the moves that they make around him?
So this is I know somebody asked in the chat what Donaldson's contract looks like. It's a mutual option.
Next year.
Yearly, fucking, that's spot track bullshit. Luxury tax, salary, base salary, $6 million. Other than that, I don't see any other like additional, you know. But there are 2024 like bonuses too.
Right.
$1 million if he's top 3 for an MVP. You believe that shit? Oh my god! Just imagine
Jesus,
the
good
fucking
Lord.
world we live in. Li, I know you've done it with Pete. Trust me. There is absolutely every single fucking reason to trade for Juan Soto.
Here
You make sure he's not a rental. That's the thing. Like I know
You
people
lock
will
him
say
up.
that, and he's a Yankee for the 23 and 24.
Here is Luis Rengifo, and coming in to pitch is Albert Abreu.
Yeah, this game is officially over.
First pitch is a strike.
But what was I gonna say? Like, and here's the thing though, like if you pass up Soto and you trade all your guys, right? You quote unquote sell. What if these prospects don't work out? What if Dominguez is not as good as everybody thinks? Then what? You're gonna wait for the next fucking guy? Like listen, if you want to sell, fine, but there is every reason in the world the New York Yankees should go after Juan Soto.
Pats makes a good point. Li, why wouldn't you want him? 24 years old. Strike 3 call here to run for Hifo, 1 gone.
That's good. That puts him on base, Li. Pitchers are scared of him. Everybody pitches around Judge. Imagine having 2 of that in the playoffs.
Li, he would be another supporting piece for Judge. It's not so much.
And he
about
doesn't
Soto.
just hit home runs.
It's
That's
not so
the
much
thing.
that pitches outside of Neto. It's not so much about Soto, drawing the walk rate. It's we need guys that can support Soto. That's another thing. Not saying you shouldn't trade for Soto. Obviously, you should in their first strike, but like, you can't blame Soto for he's going to walk 90%. That's a good thing. But unfortunately, this team does not have hitters who hit with runners in scoring position consistently day in and day out. Count is 1-1. The pitch to Neto is in there for a called strike. Count is 1-2.
Judge is gone. You think he's out for the rest of the year? I don't even believe that.
Pitch is down to dirt 2-2. Why would Soto want to sign with an aging team with no supporting offense? I mean,
Crossface commentary, you are right, but Luca.
Interesting point. I mean, if the Yankees give him the bag, of course, I don't think he'll refuse it. But we'll see. Does Hal have the stones to pay him? Count is 2-2. The pitch on the way is swung and chopped, and they're going to say he didn't tip it. He did not tip it.
3.
So that is strike 3. That is 2 gone. 2 strikeouts here for Albert Abreu.
For my Giant fans in the chat, I'm just going to throw a quick self promo out there. By the way, we are 3 likes from 260. We are 9 subs away from 17.7K. For my Giant fans in the chat, tune in on my channel as we're about to see Ohtani's at bat. So I'm going to wait a sec. Fucking eye is irritating me probably at the worst time possible.
Ohtani takes a ball outside.
On Thursday at 6 p.m., Lance Meadow, who's on the Giants YouTube channel, he's a Sirius XM radio host. There's a lot of stuff with the Giants. He's going to be on my channel. We're doing a training camp preview at 6 p.m. Thursday, so definitely tune in for that. God damn it, my eye is bothering me.
Andre says, how about an outfield to Judge Soto Bellinger?
I don't think that's going to happen. I think you just do Soto, and obviously you could throw Bader in there as well, but because I think I just don't see Bellinger working in New York. I really don't. And I don't dislike the guy. Like, I used to like him a lot years ago, but he's not consistent. He's not. Like, he hit 165 and 21. Didn't hit last year.
He's trying to revive his career at the moment.
He's trying to play for a contract is what. I think I need a fucking eye patch. Seems a complete embarrassment. Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Why is your eye so irritated?
I have no idea. It's not like I touched a cat or anything, but you know what? It's watching this team. Sorry, I forgot about that. My left eye has officially retracted itself, so I need an eye patch. I'll be like Patchy the fucking pirate.
3-1 Ohtani is swung on it foul away.
Hold on, I'm at the doctor's. I'm doing an eye test. fuck out of here.
Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate the little ad, the little shout there.
Yes, thank you very much.
We do need a youth movement a little bit there, Ethan. I agree with you. Count is 3-2. Otani looks on to Albert Abreu.
Appreciate that, Roldy.
3-2. Call! Strike three. Otani was walking to first. May not like that call, but that pitch was over the inside corner.
God damn it.
As Albert Abreu actually strikes out the side.
In what world? In what world would you predict that?
Tats brings up a good point. He says you could just call up Everson Pereira.
I mean,
Well,
yeah, you could do that.
Roldy, to be fair, Pete is a 49ers fan, but we could definitely get him more into football.
He tunes in usually when baseball season is over.
Yeah.
On the bright side, football season is at least a month away. Hey, listen, I'm looking at fucking a week from tomorrow when I'll be at Giants training camp.
Yeah, I got to find my way to Jets training camp.
That's the same day as the second game of the Subway Series, which is a week from today.
Memory of shitty skunk mullet today. Everyone is trying to hit the way he does. Yep. Seeing this team play this season, it just makes me sad that there are teams are fun, teams that are good, and some teams that are bad. I'm sorry, both. But the Yankees are neither. It's bad and boring baseball. Completely agree, Max Dubs. Call up Pereira, Wells, and Roarvet. Wells can replace Rizzo if necessary. Go after Otani and free agents. We'll see.
And we got Nestor, who supposedly was throwing a bullpen the other day, and now we don't know where he is.
Is it like finding Waldo?
Well, we still haven't found Waldo. That's the thing, though.
He's been so bad this year, Waldo.
I just, again, I mean, I don't know what to say. Did we win tonight? If you're talking about the Yankees, they're not winning. In this case, how are Yankee fans hypocrites? Jacob, in terms of St. Louis, I mean, I'm only trading for maybe Newt Barr or Donovan. And you still need to do other shit than that. Yes, I think Boone will survive into July. I'll be going next Wednesday, definitely. I'm also going next Friday. I've loaded up on tickets. I'm also giving some away. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try to make the most of, because I went to a lot of days last year.
Jacob Webb warming up the pen.
If you got social media, I bleed blue NY Blue 23. If you got social media, follow Big Blue in the Bronx and message me. I can help you out with that. Youth movement or favoritism? Well, right now the Yankees prefer favoritism.
Ooh, that's awesome, Jigga. I'm catching Jets with Panthers joint practice here in North Carolina. Awesome. I'm still trying to go this weekend. I know I'm planning to go to the joint practice with the Bucks and the Jets because I got a good buddy of mine who I saw today.
Big Bucks takes Brian.
Dad takes Brian.
I mean, yeah, it's the one or the other. Both are successful, but it depends in which way. What would you be willing to trade for Soto? I'm going to say something that Pete said, and I align with him. I would trade Anthony Volpe for him if it had to take that. If that's a deal breaker, and let me explain something that people have probably not brought up. Maybe Pete has. I would bet on it. And Volpe's up right now. This has absolutely fucking nothing to do with Volpe's production. If Anthony Volpe is the reason, and there's a base hit, so maybe me talking about Volpe does that. But if Anthony Volpe is the reason that he does not, if the Yankees do not trade him, if he's the reason, right, that the Yankees do not trade for Soto and instead the Astros get him, you bet I'm going to scream and do all that sort of stuff. Because I would not, no. Just no.
Looks like they can take out Patrick Sandoval here. 99 pitches in 8 innings. Well, less than 8 innings, should I say, but he's had a very good performance. 2 hits.
Bleed NY Blue. The Giants were below draft capital and say Devontae Adams or Cooper Kupp. That makes sense because they're closer to winning a Super Bowl than the Yankees winning a World Series. I mean, they also have a process, but like, not that I wouldn't agree with the Giants making those moves in retrospect, but it's like there are still holes on this team. If you're watching Giants football, obviously, now if you're talking next year and the Giants have a good year this year and you're like a few pieces away, then you could go out and trade for a wide receiver. But my horror is Baltimore getting Soto. Yeah, they're loading up for something, and we don't know what it is.
Volpe is the reason we did not get any of the shortstops the past 3 years. That's right. Completely good
Almighty,
point.
what's up?
What's going on, Almighty? Tats also says, and remember, Soto is the finished product. We hope Dominguez will be completely correct on that one.
Carlos says Padres might want Volpe as a trade piece. Bye. I'll buy Volpe plane tickets. It's not, once again, it's nothing against him. It's nothing against Dominguez. It's nothing against any of the other guys we give up. But you know what? Still,
Nelson, what's going on?
It's just been years since we've had like something.
Anonymous says you guys are harsh with Volpe. He's a kid.
By the way, what's up, Nelson? I'm not. It has nothing to do with his production. It really doesn't. But at the same time, that's with a Godfather reference. It's not personal, Sonny. It's strictly business.
But yeah, we're not talking about, how bad Volpe's playing right now. We trade him away. We're talking about, if they ask for Volpe and they still believe in Volpe, I'm talking about the Padres, of course, if they believe in Volpe long term and he's that deal breaker, you obviously trade him for Soto.
Like, if the Astros literally get Juan Soto, I'm going to
flip.
I'm going to put a hole in my TV.
And you'll be buying a new TV. Here is Jacob Webb with a 1.1375 ERA. Alex, you're evens.
Yeah. Burnt Ballsack, they have him in right field and seem to be satisfied. Peraza 0 for 3 tonight, so that's not great. Obviously, coming off of last night. The 1-1 pitch incoming in there for a strike, 1-2. Padres may want you to take contracts. I don't know what bad contracts they have, though. I mean, I'm not saying they don't have bad contracts because they do.
I mean, they're paying Bogarts a ton of money. Obviously, they signed him this year. Machado a ton of money. Tatis eventually a ton of money if he's not making it all right now. Snell's probably making a ton of money, but he's also a free agent at the end of the year. I mean, I'll look at their payroll, obviously.
The Yankees are not winning under 80 games or at 80 games with Juan Soto on the team. Please stop that narrative. I hate Aaron Boone as much as the next guy, and Peraza strikes out. But this team has done as much as Boone has taken this team and softened them up, right? You have to admit that they've been above, 90 wins every single fucking season under him. So they've gotten there. And if they regress, I'm wrong. But still.
So some of the salaries the Padres are Bogarts $25 million, Darvish $24 million, Soto $23 million, Musgrove $20 million, Machado $13 million for this year. Eventually more in the coming years. Snell $16 million, Hader $14 million, Nick Martinez $10 million.
Here's Gleyber Torres, pitch outside 1-1. Actually 1-1, my mistake. Who's hitting 208, 379, 660? I wonder if he's talking about Cronenworth. I don't know if I'd even take Cronenworth.
Yeah.
1-1. Check swing. He went. Blackney says that's 1-2. Yankees blow. They do blow. They do blow. Let's see what else we got. 8 subs away from the 17.7K mark. I'm giving more than let's give Peraza a few more at bats, everybody.
Yeah.
Also, a couple more likes and ground ball. Torres, that's a nice play at second. That gets the final out. We go to the bottom of the eighth, same score. 4 likes away from 270. Are you aware, Li, that the Mets have to pay Pete Alonso?
Yeah, just don't forget about that.
And also, I did see a comment is, by the way, almighty, MLB trade deadline August 1st. And what was I going to say? The hell was it? Oh, at least we're not as bad as the Mets. I don't think that's an excuse. Now, I don't know if the person saying that it was, excusing or not or whatever.
It's not. I don't think the person was.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, the Mets are fucking terrible. I will come out and say that. I laugh when they lose, because of Angry John. But
can Boone go play basketball tomorrow? We can replace him quickly.
Boone, they have an open gym in Anaheim tomorrow. Does that mean you send Peraza back down? I mean, unless they're calling up Wilmer Defoe or Jake Lamb, but they don't have really.
Hold on a second. Did you just say Wilmer Defoe?
Wilmer Defoe.
Defoe.
This isn't Willem.
This isn't Willem Dafoe. Okay. This isn't. This is not the guy. This is not the guy from Spider-Man.
We get it. We know it's not the guy from fucking Spider-Man. Soto was signed through 24. Yes. Thank you, TP Joseph. Jesus. How many Yankees in the opening day lineup are playing right now? I don't know. That's a good question. Luca, you want to take a look at the opening day lineup? Is tomorrow a getaway game? You mean a salvage a game?
Opening day lineup for who?
Yanks. No, I thought we'd be looking at the opening day lineup for the Red Sox. I mean, I'll pop it in the chat. I know we'll be doing some of our own stuff on the channel, but obviously, if it's a 24-hour stream, we gotta say hello at some point.
Let's see the starting lineup.
Torres, obviously.
This year?
Yeah. No, 3 years ago.
Gleyber Torres.
Yes.
By
the way, 7 more likes to 280. Pitch is into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Bader will get it on a hop. And a leadoff single for Mickey Moniak.
What was I going to say? It was catching was Trevino, first base Rizzo, second base Torres, shortstop Volpe, third base Donaldson, left field, center field right field was Judge. DH Stan was healthy, right?
I think so. Yeah, he was.
Stan was DH. I don't know who. I think we had outfielders. Do we have Cordero? I think we had Cordero on the team.
Might have. Yeah, I know they're still paying Bonilla. Ooh, Tad inside. Sinker 96. Counts 101.
Just a bit inside.
Yanks make the Angels look like contenders? Yeah. I mean, Chase Anderson looked like a fucking stud on, what was it, Sunday? 18 ERA through past 4 starts, but that's okay. Everything's
It was LeMahieu at second, Judge in center, Rizzo at first, Stanton right, Donaldson at third, Torres DHing, Cabrera in left, Trevino at catching, and Volpe shortstop. Even though Logan Webb struck out 12 Yankees.
And what was it? Last night, the Yankees fucking struck out 17 times?
Yep, most all season.
I get it's a long game, but don't suck. Roldy says, Luca, what's your thoughts on Justin Herbert, possible MVP season?
Could happen. I mean, changing the guard of the offensive coordinator, where Kellen Moore is going to be that guy. Perhaps it works out, but
Roldy, I think, is the Eagles again. Eagles or Niners. One of those two teams. No one's gotten significantly better to say that they're putting up any competition of the 1 and 2 seeds. Peraza's at bats are way better than Donaldson's this year. I mean, I'm not discrediting Peraza, but if I went up to bat, I think I'd have a better time than Donaldson.
Alex, would you trust a 2013 starting lineup that would look like this over the Yankees lineup right now?
That 2013 gives me nightmares, so
Can I run down the list, please?
What comment is that, Sunil? Let's see. Something about Li not having a brain. Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz. If the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz, I can't talk tonight. It was a hillbilly. I would not want to imagine that. Not want to imagine that.
Do you remember the starting lineup, Alex, from 2013?
Like the opening day starting lineup?
I don't think it was opening day.
Well, like, are you just going to a random lineup?
Yeah, this was posted on Twitter.
Okay, all right.
Would you
Lyle? I'm gonna guess players as we go through this. There's a strike to Moustakas. Lyle Overbay.
In this specific lineup, no.
All right, so you're gonna mark down who I got correct.
Okay.
I have tickets to the Friday night against them, against the Astros in August. I don't know if I should sell them. That's gonna be an interesting game. I know Jacob's going to the Thursday nighter. I think something like that. Swing and a miss.
Is it Bad Takes Brian going as well?
He was either saying the Astros or the D-backs game.
He said the Astros.
Something along those lines. But Jason Nix, Q says.
No.
Travis Hafner.
Yes, he was DH that day.
Ben Francisco.
No.
Reed Brignac. This is a fly ball down the left field line. IKF makes the catch. That's two-way.
No.
Chris Stewart.
No.
Francisco Cervelli.
No.
Alex Rodriguez.
No.
What the fuck? Luis Cruz.
Yes, shortstop.
Ew. So how many got so far?
Like 2. In this specific lineup I'm talking about.
Okay. Estevez and Loop. Otani is not pitching tomorrow, Jerry.
All right, I'll just name off the starting lineup.
No. Euclid.
Not in this lineup.
Granderson.
Not in this lineup.
Teixeira.
Anderson was hurt for most of the year. Same with Teixeira. No.
Jeter.
No.
Fuck. I'm forgetting.
Alex, you're missing a very obvious one. Come on now.
Mark Reynolds. Kevin Euclid.
No.
Vernon Wells.
Right field.
God damn it.
Alex,
I'm literally listing everyone that gave me nightmares. Here's a ground ball to second. Gleyber makes the play, and we'll go to the top of the ninth. The Yankees still down. Do they have a rally in their bones?
you're missing 2 obvious ones, Alex.
Brett Gardner.
Yes.
Okay, so what positions have I hit so far? I'm gonna try to not look at the chat.
Gardner in center field.
Okay.
Shortstop Luis Cruz.
Okay.
Right field Vernon Wells. Did you guess Travis Hafner?
Yeah, I did.
DH Travis Hafner. You need left field.
All right. So I'm gonna write this down because we like to write things down. So I'll write things down. Okay. So you said center field DH.
Okay, right field and
Right.
shortstop.
Right field shortstop. Austin Romine.
Catching.
Okay, so I need second base, and I'm trying to do this myself. Travis Ishikawa,
First base.
first base. Okay. All right, third base. Eduardo Nunez.
No.
Fuck, man. And I'm not even looking off the 2013 roster. Like that roster literally gave me fucking nightmares. So we got second base, third base to go. We also need left field. Damn it, man. Left field. Brennan Bosch.
No.
See, I want to say give me the number, but I'll guess that. Thomas Neal.
My God, I remember that name, but no.
Chris Dickerson.
No. Dickerson was not a Yankee that year.
Melky Mesa.
No.
David Adams.
No.
Zoilo Almonte.
Left field.
Thank you. Okay. I want to try to get this done before we get the innings. So we got second base. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. All right. Second base and third base. I need to figure those out.
Alex, one of them is so obvious.
Robinson Cano.
Yes. How did you not make that as your first guess? He hit 314 and was an all-star that season.
Oh, I'm sorry. Carlos Estevez, a.k.a. Charlie Sheen, is in the game. If you guys didn't know, that's actually Charlie Sheen's real name. If you guys didn't get the joke. But
That means Rick Vaughn's pitching.
Rick Vaughn is pitching. Third base. Who the fuck? Reed Brignac, I guessed. Mark
No.
Reynolds.
No.
If you gave me the team he played for maybe in his career, would that give it away?
Possibly. But
Damn.
not a definite.
All right, here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Do you want me to give the answer?
No. I gotta get this one out. No, Headley wasn't he wasn't there at the time.
That was 2014. They traded for him at the deadline.
I remember
They
that.
traded Yangervis Solarte. They got back Headley, I think Jose Perella too. Here's Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch is downstairs.
Zealous Wheeler was not till 2014.
Right.
What the fuck? Pitch inside to Stanton, counted as 2-0.
Oh, this is my inning. Again, I'm giving you time.
Is he a righty or a lefty?
Right-handed hitter. 2-0. Stanton grounds one right back to the mound. Stanton just throws the bat, jogs to first, one gone.
That's how he jogs. Hey, man. If I don't guess this before 3 outs, if I don't get it before 3 outs, you ought to tell me it, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, man. No, as I said, Headley didn't come till a year later. This is how bad it's gotten with the Yankees, where we're literally going back to 2013.
Right.
Was he a kid or a vet?
Nah, he was a vet. Easily. Damn it.
And Euclid was wrong.
Yes. He was wrong.
Mark Reynolds was wrong.
Yes. He was wrong.
Did this third baseman ever play any other position?
He could have.
Jason Nix was wrong. Casey McGee was only 2012.
0-2 here to Rizzo. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss.
What a fucking
2 gone.
loser. What a fucking loser. God damn it. Nunez was wrong. All right. I'm gonna ask you to give me at least one of the teams he played for.
The Texas Rangers, I believe.
Now I know. Alberto Gonzalez.
That's correct.
He was also a Yankee at one point, so. All right.
That's who the
got
third
it.
baseman was.
All right. So let's start our rally, guys. Let's start our rally.
Here we go. Here is LeMahieu. Swung on and drilled into left field. Right there is the left fielder Ward, and that will do it. The Yankees lose the series in L.A., hoping to avoid a sweep tomorrow. So the Yankees lose 5-1 on the back of a pitiful offensive performance. Domingo Germán did not have his best stuff. Patrick Sandoval gets to mow through the Yankees lineup, and that is that for your New York Yankees, your plush Yankees, whatever you want to call them, whatever you want to describe them, just another disgraceful effort. As tomorrow, once again, they will try to avoid the sweep against who knows, honestly. The Yankees have now dropped to 4 games above 500. Angels have just knotted themselves up at 500, 48-48. And so what can I tell you, folks? Alex, you know what? You'll take us out, Alex. I'll give my final thoughts immediately. First of all, I would just want to thank the chat real quick. You guys have been awesome throughout the entire night. I know it was a bore to watch the Yankees, but we're trying to make this broadcast fun for you and all, with all the fun topics and questions and all that. So we appreciate you all being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Purchase your ticket for NyynewsTV Day, September 23rd against the Arizona Diamondbacks at Yankee Stadium. Again, if you also want to become a member as well, Pete's got some great stuff for you guys to unlock. So we appreciate you guys. Alex, your final thoughts.
Shouts to Morning Brew Sports Network. I would guess that's Hector. Unbelievable time from the Yankees, but not surprising. Not surprising in the slightest. But what do I say, guys? What do I say? This is the same old Yankees we've been dealing with. I'm going to plug a few things before we leave. By the way, again, go purchase your tickets for NYNewsTV Day. Become a member of the channel, like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff. Once again, thank you to the chat. As mentioned before, definitely sub up to Big Blue in the Bronx. That's, where you'll find me and Mr. Luca over here. And obviously, we'll do our work here on GameSZN and Quick Takes. Of course, if you become a member, I got a giant stream with Lance Meadow, Sirius XM radio host, and Giants beat reporter on Thursday. But a lot more stuff coming your way. Also, if you're tired of this bullshit with the Yankees, be sure to purchase on my YouTube shop Fire Boone, Fire Cashman shirts. And who knows? If you want to wear them to the stadium, wear them to the stadium. That's your choice. But anyway, guys, we're getting out of here. Peace out, guys. See you later. Stay cool. And we'll see you next time.
Peace.